remember me.
I'm gonna remember you. You gonna remember me.
I'm gonna remember you. You gonna remember me.
I'm gonna remember you. You gonna remember
Saw you
me.
with your new girl just yesterday, and I feel that I must confess, even though it kills me to have to say, I'll admit that I was impressed. Physically just short of affection, gotta commend you on your selection. Though I know I shouldn't be concerned, in the back of my mind I can't help but question what's here of your feet when you've had a long day. Just when you take out your money, know that you like to play PS2 till 6 in the morning. I got to. I can't explain this feeling. I think about it every day, and even though we've moved on, it gets so hard to walk away.
Stop playing around with all the clowns and the wanksters. Good girls gotta get down with the gangsters. Go ahead, girl, put some back and some neck up on it, while I stand up in the background and check up on it.
Ooh, boy, you're looking like you like what you see. Won't you come over and check up on it? I'ma let you work up on it. Ladies, let them check up on it. Watch it while you check up on it. If it pop it, talk it, stop and check on me. You got it, own it, boy, I know you want it. While I turn around, you watch me check up on it. You watching me shake it, I see it in your face. Can't take it, it's blazing. Watch me in amazement. You can look at it as long as you don't grab it. If you don't go grab it, I'ma let you have it. You think that I'm teasing, but I ain't got no reason. I'm sure that I can please you, but first I gotta read you. Ooh, boy, you're looking like you like what you see. Won't you come over and check up on it? I'ma let you work up on it. Ladies, let them check up on it. Watch it while you check up on it. If it pop it, talk it, stop and check on me tonight. Boy, you're looking like you like what you see. Won't you come over and check up on it? I'ma let you work up on it. Ladies, let them check up on it. Watch it while you check up on it. If it pop it, talk it, stop and check on me tonight.
Do you stand up? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Snap it back up. Do you stand up? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Snap it back up. Then you rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't drop with it. Do a step with it. Put the hip with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me, I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that perk fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got the throne in my cup. I try I'm patrolling first, I can't tell. I'm below, you go. You know how the hell to get it all. Hey, snap it right up. You stay up. You can do it all by yourself. Let me tell, let me see you do it.
30 down at the bottom, 30 more at the top. All invisible set and little ice cube blocks. If they call it a drink, call it a smile on the rocks. If they call out a price, let's say I call out a lot. I got like platinum and white gold, traditional gold. I'm changing grills every day. Like Jay changed clothes, I might be grilled out nicely. In my white tee, on South Beach. In my wife beat, maybe a stud. You can tell when they cut it. You see, my grandmama hate it, but my little mama love it. Cause when I
open up your mouth, your grill gleaming. I stay on from the chief end.
I got a grill I call Benny Candy. You know what that mean? It look like nah later. Some drops jelly beans. I wouldn't leave it for nothing. Only a crazy man would. So if you catch me in your city, somewhere out in your hood, just say, what you looking at? Come on.
Let me see it grill.
Let me see my what?
Your grill. Your grill.
Rob the jewelry store and tell them make me a free. She said,
Smile from the grill.
what you looking at?
Let me see your grill.
You wanna see my what?
Your grill. Your grill.
At a whole top comment in the bottom right spot.
Greetings, everyone.
Today is April 18th.
We are celebrating April 18th. It is National Animal Cracker Day.
Get to those animal crackers.
You want some animal crackers?
Crackers.
Animal cracker?
You ordered 38 boxes of animal crackers.
You want an animal cracker? We don't even make animal crackers anymore.
Wow. Well, you better get cracking.
Happy National Animal Cracker Day.
Showtime!
Yeah. Good morning. It is Thursday, April 18th, 2024. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius Nicodemus. Kelly Latz is out, but K2 the Baroness is here. Renee, our good time gal from the east side, hanging out. National Animal Cracker Day. God, I used to love those. They used to come in a little train.
Oh, the little, so cute.
Little train box. You know, you look up.
I mean, the little cage on wheels?
Yes.
Yes, the little prison. Yes, that's right. I remember the first thing PETA ever picking
I know.
Can you still buy animal crackers?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think they don't come in the train box anymore. I see them at like Sam's or Costco. Can't remember which one. They come in a giant plastic thing now.
You got to get them frosted.
Yeah, that's the only way they're good.
Yeah. And it has to be the strawberry frosting.
Oh.
I like the glaze.
The strawberry frosting, didn't it have the little like beads on it as well, or no?
No.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Oh, okay.
My no is positive. No.
Anyway, National Animal Cracker Day. Who knew that was a thing? It's also National High Five Day.
Oh, God. Nobody high five me today. Nobody. No, not doing that.
Let's see. They said it's always the third Thursday in April, but should probably be October 2nd, though. I don't know why, but anyway. Yeah. So it's National High Five Day. There's a proper way to give a high five.
It's a fist bump.
No, a fist bump is not a high five.
That's the proper way to give a high five.
People don't high five enough anymore. I think that's we say that the world is maybe a little more angry. I just don't think that there is enough high fiving going on.
You don't spend enough time in restaurants. There's
Are you high fiving?
We high five all the time. Dude, I high five when you just do an adequate job.
Really?
I throw out high fives. They are very satisfying to people. People really enjoy them. It's not as good as a raise, but a high five is almost there.
I think it's because it's better than if everything else is more common, like a fist bump or everything more common. A high five, you're not doing that with everybody. If a high five comes out, you're like, wow, that's a high five.
When we get through a rush, high fives go crazy. Pop, pop, pop. Hey, we're all still alive. Yeah, people are fed. We're all sweaty.
Fun times. What else is going on? Oh, this was interesting to me. A man made a major hair change days before his family vacation, and his wife is not happy about it. Which is funny because women do this all the time. Like you just make you'll buy, you'll do whatever you do, but she's like she says he's sabotaging the upcoming summer holiday photos.
Oh my God!
Because he changes, he went with this new bleached hairstyle when he's usually got dark hair. Like all of a sudden, Dad has got bleached hair.
Yeah, his girlfriend likes it.
The video shows the back of her husband's head, and he moves through the airport, seemingly unaware that she is filming. Since it was posted, it's received 1.3 million views, plenty of comments dissenting from the original poster's opinion. When your husband decides 5 days before your dream vacation to dye his hair and ruin all the upcoming family pictures, it is weird. I can't think of another time where a guy just willy-nilly, just without saying anything to anyone, just comes in and just dyes his hair.
He's feeling himself. Maybe she just hasn't been picking up on the signs. Like, the shirt's been a little tighter. His affliction genes have been breaking out a little bit. And all of a sudden he's just feeling young. It's like his dream vacation. He wants to look at like his dream self.
I guess so. So she was not happy about it, but people are attacking her
as well. They should,
because of her, not being down with
somebody changing their hair.
Yeah. And there's another one that's going around that I thought was interesting. This is a woman, and there's a couple S words in it. I'm gonna try to catch them, but at least we have a delay if I don't. She is getting she's getting flack because for her daughter's birthday, she says her daughter has everything, and that she just wants her to bring $5 to the party because they're trying to redo their backyard.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And look, people on TikTok annoy me, and here's the reason is because they try to overperform. Like everyone thinks that they're doing a comedy show, and especially moms. Like moms love to overperform on TikTok, and it drives me like I get icked out by just the performance because they're trying so hard. It drives me crazy. So it's hard for me to look at TikTok. So
like what kind of a performance?
Like just so you know,
everything's super exaggerated.
Yeah,
they have this idea.
Yeah, I'm not the only one then.
Well, no, because everybody wants to be like they're all trying to be content creators.
Right.
They all want to be
100%.
famous for
100%
for being average, and but it's crazy.
So here's a little bit of her video.
Party that are just a little bit not normal first birthday party things to be doing. Number one, it's at 9:30 a.m. It's only an hour and a half long. I literally put 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. on the invitation. I want you all to know I don't want you at my house all day. I'm giving you like I don't.
First of all,
like, I won't be at your house at all.
Super pleasant.
Yeah, I know.
Who laid down with you long enough to give you a kid?
To sacrifice your entire Saturday for a child's birthday party who's not even going to remember it, right? And
wow, she sounds super attached to this child. She sounds super loving.
In time, please leave my house. My child needs to nap. I don't know. And anybody who's coming to a 1-year-old's birthday party is already up at 9:30 a.m. or they can suck it up for one day because it's over at 11. You have your entire day. Number two, I will not be serving a meal. It's at 9:30 in the morning. Please eat breakfast before you come.
She mentions 9:30 like 7 times in this video. It's like, well, why did you do it? Obviously, 9:30 is an issue for you. Well, you mentioned 7 times. Well, don't do it at 9:30.
Why is she even having anything?
I know. Why yeah, for a 1-year-old, it goes on. It goes on.
Snacks and that's it. Third, I'm not doing games. I'm not doing anything.
What is she doing? What? Why did?
I don't know.
This is going to be a very 90s vibe birthday party where I have like a ball pit out and maybe some toys. I'll put the pickler triangle and the trampoline up outside.
I don't think you
that'll
know
be that. We're not doing games.
A 90s birthday party is.
No, it's
ma'am.
Talking about.
You weren't even born in the 90s, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that you don't know anything about Major Magics or Razzmatazz or
Major
when
Magics.
Chuck E. Cheese was clean, like
before they started serving alcohol. Vomit in the corner.
And isn't a 1-year-old birthday party mainly just your family?
No, it has been my experience, and it's
what?
But like people invite everybody and their mother to a 1-year-old's birthday party.
Really?
Oh my God.
I did that, but I'm saying, but it was family. Like I probably had close to 80 people there.
Yeah, because like,
but was it all family?
Because your kid's not invited. Your kid's
not close friends, but not.
Your kid doesn't have friends. They're not invited to friends over.
Like he didn't have any play dates or anything.
It's one.
Like the crazy thing is, like I feel like a 1-year-old's birthday party is really just a party for you,
right? For
everybody to come out and go, wow, a year ago you pushed 9 pounds out of you.
Agreed.
And everybody goes, look at it. You can see it. It talks.
Right. Well,
this is the thing that came out of me.
Well, this is a perfect example of that because it's a Harry Potter theme. Your kid is one.
He don't care about everything is magic to him.
I know.
Games. I am not spending money on this. I'm just not, and I am an excessive shopper. Like this headband cost $75.
So I'll spend. I'm not an excessive shopper for my kid. I'll spend $75 on a headband, but you think I'm gonna spend $1 on this 1-year-old brat? It's not gonna happen. This woman is crazy.
Are we listening to the whole thing?
No, we don't have to. But at the end, she does say he doesn't need anything. Just give us $5 to redo our backyard. So,
ma'am, you have talked yourself out of $5 in the first 5 minutes of this.
Matter of fact, she even says at one point, "I'm very picky. I don't want you to buy shit for my kids."
Whatever,
dude. She's just so over the top.
And you know what? And then the next day, the post is going to be, I can't believe nobody came out to my baby's
Right.
birthday party.
Uh-huh.
He's heartbroken. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, it looks like there's a follow-up where she's crying. Do you want to hear any of this?
I do. I want to hear crying.
Oh God.
This is like watching, tears make everything better. Strippers, everything.
Here we go.
Do not like it. People are not happy that I said, please don't bring anything to my house. But if you feel obligated to bring something, bring $5 towards helping us get our backyard kid friendly. Apparently, I'm the shittiest mom on the planet for that. Apparently, I don't love Hazel because of that. Yo, I'm a fucking.
Oh, all right. You're
Bro.
done. You're done. You're done.
Oh, she got mad because she put it out. Look, rewatch your stuff before you post it.
Yeah.
Like, watch it before you record it. Look at it. Go like this.
Even
how does this make me look and sound? And then if anything goes, you go like this. Don't post it.
Well, and the problem was she was fixated on the $5. Did you not hear the rest of it? Like, you sounded miserable. Like
she focused on the money,
right,
instead of focusing on the entirety of the crappy video she just put out.
I know,
dude.
But people do this because they want views. It has to be outrageous.
But imagine you're her husband, right? And you know this ain't who she is,
right?
Right?
Right.
But this is the thing that's gotten 2.5 million views.
Yep.
And you got to go into work and try to explain to everybody
why
this ain't who she is.
Right. No, you're right. And run it by somebody, maybe. Say, hey, I'm gonna post this video.
Hey, hon, I just recorded this. No,
do not post
no.
it. Oh,
this is why we have child locks on your phone.
Let's get into traffic and weather.
From the Furniture Palace Traffic and Weather Center, I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staler on 107.7 The Wolf. Here's your real-time traffic. Entrance ramp is closed at I-475 southbound on ramp from westbound US 24 exit 4, scheduled until early August. Please detour from northbound I-475 to Dussel Drive to southbound I-475. 107.7 The Wolf Traffic and Weather are powered by Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items. Plus, with no credit needed financing, you can take it home for as little as just $50 down, no matter if your credit is good or bad. Furniture Palace has 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. It's currently 52 degrees and cloudy, and for your Thursday, April 18th, there will be mostly sunny skies with a high of 70. And for your nighttime, heavy rain is expected with a low of 52. With your real-time traffic and weather, I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staler on 107.7 The Wolf.
Oh, hey, gotta tell you, my friends over at State Line Sauce Company, the #1 hot sauce in Toledo. Now, if you want to try it, you're like, is it really that good? It really is that good, and it's so many different amazing flavors. If you want to try it tonight, we're going to be out at Inside Out with the Queso Kitchen food truck. A bunch of other food trucks going to be out there, and we have State Line sauce for you to try for free. If you want to buy your own bottle and you just trust what I'm saying that it's that good, go to StatelineSauceCo.com and you can buy your bottle there. State Line Sauce Company, get sauced.
An appointment to see my buddy Joel Cook at Fast Lane Auto Care. Have Joel and his ASC certified mechanics give your car its annual physical. These upcoming months are the worst months to have a breakdown. Not that there's ever really a good month for that. Keep your family safe and sound by making sure your car is safe and sound. Look, we don't want your life savings, just your business for life. Fast Lane Auto Care is at 4th Street, the Anthony Wayne Trail. Go see my buddy Joel.
Fast Lane Auto Repair.
Attention Northwest Ohio, do you have a job? Do you want to drive away in a brand new Kia today? It's your lucky day. It's time for Taylor Kia's double tax refund event. You heard right. Double your tax refund up to $8,000. No W-2 needed. Taylor Kia has all your favorite Kias on the ground and ready for immediate delivery. Make no payments until spring. Past credit problems? No problem. Get a fresh start at Taylor Kia. Financing options for every buyer. Plus, get up to $6,000 over Kelly Blue Book value on any trade when we make a deal, regardless of condition. Now is the time to buy and save thousands. Double your tax refund up to $8,000 on a brand new Kia. No W-2 needed. It's that easy. It's time for Taylor Kia. Shop 24/7 at TaylorAuto.com or stop at one of our 3 convenient locations: Toledo, Findlay, and Lima. To qualify buyers with approved credit, all offers are mutually exclusive. Select new Kias. Offers expire 4/3/24.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduce stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. It may increase your stroke risk. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. Medications such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners may increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Tyler from Wendy's here. The best part of Wendy's new Cinnabon Pull-Apart is every part. Unlike mornings, which have no good parts. Until now. Because with Wendy's new breakfast Cinnabon Pull-Apart, mornings finally don't completely suck. And now that mornings have warm cinnamon sugar rolled dough and ooey gooey frosting, are they the best part of every day? Probably not, but you get the idea. Get to Wendy's today and get the best part in every bite with the new Cinnabon Pull-Apart.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, Cinnabon is a registered trademark of Cinnabon Franchise or SPV LLC.
I love a beautiful lawn. I hate doing lawn care. That's why I use True Green. They're the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour. And we all know those are some nice greens. So just imagine what they can do for your lawn. All you have to do is water and mow. And to top it off, when you sign up for an annual plan by April 20th, get 1 application free. Visit TrueGreen.com for the best lawn at the best price, guaranteed. Restrictions apply.
When your taste buds are telling you it's time for something sweet, you'll find delicious chocolates and candy at Old Gilead's Candy Counter at Grandma's Pantry in downtown Grand Rapids. Choose from a wide selection of caramels, chocolates, and gummies, and old-time vintage candies, too. Grandma's Pantry, Grand Rapids Yum Yum Shop, 24175 Front Street, downtown Grand Rapids. Make a day of it with the entire family at Grandma's Pantry, part of the shops at Carson Block.
I'm Honest Abe of Nationwide Auto Finance, and I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle. To prove it, I'm getting my entire body waxed, starting with my
To be honest, Honest Abe doesn't have to get his body waxed to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle at Nationwide Auto Finance.
Wait, what?
Our guaranteed approval is enough for that.
Now that's crazy!
Nationwide has the largest inventory of late model pre-owned cars and SUVs, and with great warranties available, you know they're reliable.
Plus, push, pull, or drag your current vehicle in. We take anything as trade, and cha-cha-cha! I didn't even know I had her there.
Find out more at nationwidetoledo.com. Then experience car buying the way it was meant to be at Nationwide Auto Finance, 2121 Woodville Road.
Come in for deals even crazier than me.
Visit nationwidetoledo.com.
Towers Armory is the premier range and gun store in the tri-state area. Our indoor ranges are warm, comfortable, and only $20 unlimited time every day. And our winter special includes everything you need for 2. Lane rental, 2 boxes of 9mm or 5.56. Unlimited pistol and rifle rentals, 2 targets, rental eye and ear protection, all for just $79.95. We have 14 state-of-the-art programmable ranges at distances up to 130 feet. Looking for CCW or carry training? In-house one-day classes are back and forming now. So stop in and sign up today or sign up anytime at Towers Armory.
Bring it.
Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships. Test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, the Princess of Property from Howard Hanna Realty's out this week. She'll be back on Monday. K2 the Baroness is here. Renee, our good time gal from the East Side. Let's get into the news. The TPD shoots a barricaded woman who allegedly approached her kids with a knife and tried to stab an officer.
How do you do that all while barricaded?
I don't know. According to a news release from TPD, officers responding to a home in the 1600 block of Vance around 8:15 yesterday for reports of disorder. An elderly woman with a stab wound to her face told officers her granddaughter, who had a knife, was inside the house with the great-grandchildren. The grandmother was also told police her granddaughter just went off and was talking about demonic things. There's a health
sounds like a mental health issue.
Yeah. Well, that sucks. Officers tried talking to the woman with a knife through the front door, but heard her barricading it. The TPD got the door open slightly, saw she was still holding a knife, and that the door was closed. Sylvania Township firefighter convicted of stealing painkillers from a patient is going to enter court-ordered rehab. Ryan Sedlock appeared in court yesterday, where Judge Mandros granted Sedlock's motion to enter into an intervention program in lieu of a conviction on theft of drugs and theft from a person in a protected class charge. Remember, he didn't his wife or wife's friend or somebody
wife turned him in.
Yeah, turned him in that he was taking the painkillers from killers. City of Maumee wins the strongest town competition. 16 cities from coast to coast competed for the title of North America's strongest town, and Maumee was crowned the winner on Wednesday.
Do you know how much strength it takes to ignore all the people telling you to stop doing all the road construction? To stay steadfast onto your journey.
It is strong.
What does that get you?
Congratulations. I don't know.
Like
a plaque?
Does this mean like anybody who lives in Maumee, I can just go, hey, pick that up? Is that what that means?
I don't know.
Or as collectively as a community, you guys are the strongest. Like, can you flip a car?
I don't know.
Like, what does that mean?
I didn't read the particulars, but congratulations on being very strong, Maumee.
Yes,
you are strong in so many ways.
Don't you text that X back?
So many. Be strong. Ohio considers launching a recreational marijuana sales in the medical dispensaries. Sales could begin early this summer, earlier than initially reported. You'll be able to get your weed on. What? Weed for you, weed for you. Renee, you're going to be able to get your weed from right here in Ohio. You don't have to go to Michigan anymore. I did get a text message, 419-345-3375. It's for Maumee. It's because they have 6 solid steel archways that hold up the city. Of course they're strong. They put them up themselves.
They were like, oh my God.
4 years after closing, Splash Universe has announced the reopening date. You know where that's at, right? When you go into Dundee, where what's that outdoors place in Dundee? What is it called?
A park?
Cabela's?
Thank you, Cabela's.
Oh.
It's the water park hotel right next to Cabela's. It's been closed since the pandemic 4 years ago. And they're going to be opening up again beginning Monday, April 22nd. So congratulations.
It took 4 years to clean up, you nasty ass water park people. After you, that is how gross it was.
Don't talk about us like
when,
that.
When you guys show up and then they're like, okay, we have 2 years to clean this. These people are disgusting. We have 4 years. We need 4 years to clean this up.
There's a new management. They purchased the property in 2022.
Jacuzzis are fresh now for new man juice.
Ew.
Human tea bags, you gross ass people.
What else is going on? On Wednesday, House Speaker Mike Johnson unveiled 3 separate foreign aid bills after a month delay. Israel, Ukraine, and Taiwan. And the Republicans, against their own speaker, they want to throw them out now. Incompetence is it's so rampant. It's crazy. Lawyers for Larry Nassar, lawyers for Nassar assault survivors have reached $100 million deal. Bless you, Renee. Are you a one sneeze person, or is there going to be a follow up? Usually, just the one. Okay, one and done.
Could you imagine sneezing with a Q-tip in your ear while having sex? I don't think anybody could handle that much pleasure.
One more time.
I think your head would explode.
One more time. What was it?
Sneezing with a Q-tip in your ear while having sex. That's too much sensory overload right there.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than a Q-tip in your ear, and a sneeze feels awesome. Oh my God.
But how bad is the sex if you got time to put Q-tips in your ear?
I'm sure that's got to be a record.
No, that's just
Like,
being
if you
efficient.
If you just walked in with a Q-tip naked and you're like, look, I'm trying something. Bear with me.
Anyway, they reached a $100 million deal with the Justice Department. 100 people who say they were sexually assaulted by the sports doctor Larry Nassar. Many of our Olympic athletes. They say that they have now reached a tentative agreement with the Justice Department for 100. Oh, I just got a text message because I told Renee to get her weed on. I said, "Damn, Andrew, what are you, the police?" I was kidding.
I don't smoke weed or eat it or any of that. Just so people are aware.
She tried meatballs once.
And I napped for one meatball for napped 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
you
my
did
thing.
that once without a meatball, right? Right? You laid down and then woke up. It was 4:30.
Are you trying to say it may not have been the meatball?
I'm just pointing that out. It seems to be like even without THC, it's a thing in your wheelhouse.
That day was different.
It felt different. Yeah,
it was. Like I had 2 hands on my steering wheel. I was stressed.
I agree. I never take it. Like I took a nap like before 10 a.m. that day. What was on some meatballs when the lady brought them in.
Okay,
and then I slept for like 2-3 hours. I'm like, wow.
Right? Yeah. I think it was, just the stress of thinking I'm going to get pulled over.
It made you exhausted.
By
the time you got home, you were like,
nobody's going to come bail me out of jail. Like,
that's not true.
They're all stoned.
Everyone had meatballs that day. That was crazy. All right. Arizona GOP-controlled House has squashed an effort to repeal the state's 160-year-old abortion ban. Hours later, the Senate moved to introduce a bill to repeal it, but it didn't happen. They love them some abortion bans.
I think any law that ends in written in 1800 should be re-examined.
I agree.
I have never seen a law that well, with the exception of no, even then, like slavery was a law, but we stopped that.
Yeah,
like 1800s, it ain't right.
Right, I agree. Although we have been following some laws called commandments for many decades.
Well,
those are pretty old, I think.
I have issues with some of those.
Which one? You don't want to?
I don't know. Anytime
you don't want to covet thy ox.
Well, I love my neighbor's ox. And have you seen the ass on his ox?
A high school student in Ohio will miss out on her senior prom after getting suspended over bringing a bag of corn chips to school. The snack was not permitted because a teacher was severely allergic. Here's the student's mother talking about what happened with her daughter.
She missed out on going to the NBCTC prom, and now we have found out that she's not going to be able to go to her homeschool prom over a bag of potato chips. Allie had Taki chips on the school bus. She was hungry. Somebody gave her some chips. She opened them on the school bus. She ate them. She had 2 chips left back in her bag. She got off the bus. She ate the remainder of the 2 chips. She put the trash in a trash can. She went to her class. The school principal called her down to the office. And at that point, they asked her if she ate the chips. She said yes, and they suspended her for 5 days.
Did you eat the chips?
That was a really long story.
Did you eat the chips? Yes, I ate the chips. I ate the chips.
Got the bag right here.
Don't deny it. I've got the bag right here.
Wait,
Look.
so I'm confused. So why couldn't she eat them?
Apparently that there was the snack was not permitted because a teacher was severely allergic. Now we can look.
Is she going to be kissing her? Like what?
Well, I guess we can look at the outrage of, oh, I got suspended and missed my prom because of chips. But if the rule is you can't bring those kind of chips to school and you brought them to school, I mean, you broke the rules. Like
First of all,
we want to be outraged.
Look, there's a reason why. And
What do you
it's
mean?
because the reason why is because the teacher has a deathly allergic reaction to whatever is in those chips.
I'm agreeing
And so,
with you.
Yeah, and so you can't bring them in. Like we have protocols at the restaurant for people who have allergies,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Because of those things. Food has to be brought out on a separate tray. It has to be delivered with a glove. It has to be cooked separately.
Yeah.
All of those things need to happen because we as people who provide food have to take into consideration the health and safety of the people who eat there.
Right.
Now, if I'm a teacher and I know I have a deathly allergic reaction to peanuts, and the administration is going to say you cannot bring peanuts into the classroom because even anything that has contact with it can give you a reaction.
Right. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You can look at the ridiculousness of it. Oh, she got suspended for chips, and we make fun of it a little bit. But bottom line is, if you knew that was the rule and you brought them, well, you can't bring them. It doesn't matter how hungry you were on the bus, and then you brought 2 chips in the school and you threw it. Like, dude,
I'm like, you didn't
don't
get to go to
care.
your prom. Your teacher's still alive though.
Right.
That's a win.
I don't know. The news media does tend to, like, you take ridiculous stories, but when you look at the face of them, I mean, she obviously knew she weren't supposed to bring those chips to school because you could endanger someone's life.
Mm-hmm.
A Target worker complains how she's forced to close an entire store by herself in just her second month on the job. Here is the employee named Ket, K-E-T.
There is literally only 4 people working right now, and I'm gonna somehow have to close out 24 registers, guest services, and self-checkout. I'm like one of the only people that knows how to do it. There's still no manager. I'm gonna have to close the store by myself.
Okay.
How about we go, look, you've been on the job for 2 months and you already know how to close the store by yourself.
Good for you. Well, and the other I don't understand too is like you're getting paid. I'm like, they're not asking you to do it for free. I mean, you're getting paid. It always amazes me. Like, I mean, why does it matter what you're doing as long if you're on the clock?
Well, if it does matter.
Why?
I mean, because
Why?
if she's doing the job of a manager and she's been on the job for 2 months and she's doing duties that a manager would do, then she should be paid commensurate with those duties.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what her
I guarantee
position
you,
was, or
she's 2 months.
Right. You don't think she's a manager?
I don't think she's a manager. I do think that there's, a staffing issue.
Yeah, probably. Well, everyone's got staffing issues.
Everybody
though.
has staffing issues, and even managers need breaks.
Yeah. Man receives $143,000 phone bill. Apparently, the entire time he was roaming while he was on a trip overseas, and he got the charges. Here he is talking about what happened.
So I called, and the girl put me on hold for a while, and she says, "Let me check this out and get back to you." She gets back, "Yeah, no, this is a good bill." "What do you mean it's a good bill?" "Well, this is what you owe." "You're crazy."
Wow, that is crazy. 143,000. He
Who's
was
still
9.5
roaming?
gigabytes. Well, he's out of the country.
I know, but even then, though, is that like unlimited?
No, you don't get unlimited overseas. You have to get a special plan. Yeah. You haven't been overseas in a minute.
We have international.
Mm-hmm.
But don't you have to add that on? That's a different thing. You can't just be willy-nilly overseas just calling on your boost phone.
Mine automatically charges me $10 a day.
See?
When I'm overseas.
Automatic.
I guess just depends.
If I use it.
It depends on your company, I guess. Let's see what else. An 8-year-old is found driving a car in downtown St. Louis on Monday.
Once again, overachiever.
His mother was sleeping in the back seat.
What, he was probably driving the Target to help that girl. He was like, I also know how to close the Target.
I will be on my way.
I am on my way, madam. I saw your TikTokity.
In sports, Jonte Porter of the Toronto Raptors.
He doesn't hang out with Drake.
No, the Toronto Raptors has been banned from the NBA for life for gambling. It's worse because he bet on a prop bet for him so he could control the outcome, and he bet on his team to lose as well. Which, I mean, you can affect that outcome. You cannot play as well. So that's you can't bet on your own sport. You especially can't bet on your own team to lose when you can have direct access or direct access to what happens. So that's bad.
Banned for life.
Yeah.
Like Pete Rose called him and was like, "Bro."
It's crazy. You're making. I mean, it's an addiction because you're making so much
gambling
money.
Is an addiction.
Yeah, but you're making millions of dollars, dude. You didn't need the money off
it was the thrill. But is that even a thrill though? If you can affect the outcome,
right?
If you can bet on something, you don't have that thrill of gambling. It's not. Ooh, I may lose. It is.
You know you're going to win.
I know I'm
going to
win because. Right now, the line is I'm going to pull down 11 rebounds this game, but I know I'm going to. I bet on me pulling down.
But
under.
My guess is that he would loop in some buddies.
Oh, he did.
Instead of getting
a huge ring.
Yeah.
It was and he was involved. I don't know if he bet, but he did allow people who bet on him. They would bet the under on his stats,
and then he would underperform.
He would underperform.
Yeah. Jason Kelsey doesn't wear underwear because it's, quote, unnecessary and problematic to the freedom that my boys like to enjoy. So he does not wear underwear. No underwear.
Isn't that weird? Like, don't it stick to your leg or whatever?
Yeah, I like underwear too because I like to wear my pants multiple days. So if you can't do that if you don't wear underwear, because now your pants have become your underwear.
You don't think he can afford multiple pants? Like he's not like, oh, I got to wear these tomorrow too.
I guess you're right.
He's got Wednesday pants.
Yeah, you're right.
Like we have underwear. He probably also has like the pants that you got where it's laundry day, and like you're just like I have emergency underwear that once it gets down to a certain level, I know it's time to do laundry. Like once I see my Superman draws, I know it's time for me to do laundry.
Yeah, I know, I agree. And dumbass of the day, a person pretending to be Aaron Rodgers conned a gullible woman in Ohio.
It would have been funnier if it would have been Aaron Rodgers.
A woman in Ohio was robbed by a person claiming to be the actual Aaron Rodgers online. They met on a message app called Viber, Viber. She and Aaron talked for a couple months. She was confident it was him because the profile picture had a photo of Aaron Rodgers wearing a Green Bay Packers hat, even though he's currently on the Jets. And he, quote, talked about himself personally, whatever that entails. She was sure it was legit that she gave him her driver's license information, social security number, and bank account details. If you're wondering why Aaron need the random Ohio woman's bank account, he'd say things like, I'll send you $10,000 to help you move out of your apartment, but first you need to send $800 to my wife's lawyer, or to my lawyer's wife. I don't know. The police are investigating, but it's unclear.
People are so stupid.
I swear to God, some people don't deserve money,
dude.
And that is why they are separated from it so quickly.
I told you. I watched a Dr. Phil TikTok from an episode or whatever, and this woman swears she's like 65 years old and limited amount of teeth. She swears she was in a relationship with Jelly Roll.
Yeah,
she swore, and
you were in relationships with Jelly Rolls, ma'am.
They're like, have you ever talked to him? Well, we talk all the time online, but we've never actually spoke. And they said, well, why would you give your account information? It's because she'd given him like $5,000, which is all the money she had. He said, because he wanted me to prove that I wasn't in it for the money. So like the online Jelly Roll would be like, look, I got millions of dollars, but I got to make sure you're not trying to take them. So you're going to have to give me some money. And she fell for it. I'm saying it right now. I know.
I don't know. Do you just go like this? All right, we're going to say it and see what happens. And like in the room full of your friends, you're like, okay, I'm going to tell her that she needs to send me all of her money because I got a ton of money myself.
Right.
And I just need, I need to know it's a test. And somebody was like, bro, nobody's going to believe that. And they were like, no, I'm going to say it and then we'll see what happens. And they're like, look, bro, this is going to get like 1 or 2 likes and nobody's going to believe it. Right. And then he puts it out there and this lady sends him $5,000. And what the hell?
I know.
Dude, I can't. I would love to be that evil.
Finally, the good news. A teen holds a stuffed toy drive to fight child abuse. April is Child Abuse Prevention Month, and a teenager in Nashville launched a big teddy bear toy drive. He's donating them to a nonprofit called Davis House Child Advocacy. His goal is to make sure every child they help gets to take at least one stuffed animal home with him. Here is Kenny Royer talking about his good cause.
It's security. It also provides a sense of safety, making sure that they have enough stuffed animals for every child, if not 2 for every child, is really important. It really shows that kid that they're cared for and that they are not the ones in the wrong. That really is why this sort of hits home for me, because I know what my family member went through and I know how hard it is.
Good for him. All right, there you go. That is the good news.
I'm not even going to poo-poo on that. That was a very nice thing that he did.
Look at you. That you've grown so much over the years. That is the news. Here's traffic and weather.
From the Furniture Palace Traffic and Weather Center, I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staler, on 107.7 The Wolf. Here's your real-time traffic. Construction work at Anthony Wayne Trail State Route 25 northbound between Monclova Road and South Detroit Avenue. Daytime lane restrictions are possible through early summer. 107.7 The Wolf Traffic and Weather are powered by Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items. Plus, with no credit needed financing, you can take it home for as little as just $50 down, no matter if your credit is good or bad. Furniture Palace has 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. It's currently 52 degrees and cloudy, and for your Thursday, April 18th, there will be mostly sunny skies with a high of 70. And for your nighttime, heavy rain is expected with a low of 52. With your real-time traffic and weather, I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staler, on 107.7 The Wolf.
Ooh.
The only thing worse than a pitcher running out of gas on the mound is your old phone running out of storage for your photos in the stands. Switch to Verizon and get a great deal on a new iPhone 15 Pro with tons of storage for all the ballpark pics you want. Just trade in your iPhone, any model, in any condition, so you'll feel like you're winning, even when your team's not. Trade in any iPhone in any condition for a great deal on iPhone 15 Pro with unlimited Ultimate and all the storage you need. Get the network you want on the iPhone you love, only on Verizon.
This is Sugar Vermont, and you may know me from the Great Food Truck Race on Food Network and HBO Max, but I am actually a native of Toledo, Ohio, right here, darling. I am so excited to let you know I am doing a 10-week cancer fundraiser for the LLS, the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. We're going to raise so much money to help little kids with cancer, and you are going to help. We're having a gigantic event called the Big Dolly Fundraising Brunch, May 18th down at Hamburger Mary's. Get your tickets at sugarstickets.com. That is sugarstickets.com. Available now.
We're talking insurance with Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company and what separates him, being an independent insurance agent, from an insurance agent that works at one of those big insurance companies.
There's
typically 3 ways people can get insurance. One is if you just want to go online or call an 800 number and just get a call center or someplace. And there's nothing wrong with that if you know what you're looking for. Another way is there are agents who work with just one company. And then the next step is an independent agent. And it's an agent who represents you for multiple companies. And they help you find the best coverage and the best company for you. And all I want people to do is find an agent who they can work with and that they like. It doesn't have to be me, but make sure that you're having somebody who's looking out for you, because insurance can be complicated. And with insurance, you're paying for peace of mind. So you want to make sure you have that peace of mind, and when something comes up, that you have the coverage that you need.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
We all know Toledo is the place where brands go to test new food and drink product. Well, Toledo is doing it again. A brand new adult beverage has taken over the 419. There's nothing like it in the country. Turtles Brew Sweet Tea and Bourbon, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and gluten-free. It comes in some amazing flavors, such as cherry lime sweet tea and bourbon, orange vanilla sweet tea and bourbon, raspberry peach sweet tea and bourbon, and many more flavors are coming soon. Get Turtles Brew at
Marino's Beverage Depot, Vulcan Wine and Liquor, Sean's Irish Tavern, all 3 locations, Glass City Beverage Center, Joseph's Beverage Center.
or ask for it by name at your favorite bar, restaurant, or where you purchase your adult beverages. If you know an establishment that should carry Turtles Brew, drop us a line at turtlesbrew.com. A portion of all sales is donated to support efforts to save sea turtles. Turtles Brew, a bourbon lover's tea.
At Progressive, we know money can't buy you happiness, but money did help you buy an RV, which means an excuse from working Saturday with your insufferable coworker, Dave. So money.
Hey, get to my friends over at Furniture Palace, Toledo's largest locally owned furniture store. The concept is simple. Quality name brand furniture and mattresses you get at the major stores in town, but at the guaranteed lowest prices in town. And there's a new study just came out that says poor sleep may be the fuel for a mental health crisis. If you're not getting good night's sleep, if you're up early right now because not because you have to be, but because you can't sleep, that is not good. You need to get a new mattress, and Furniture Palace be the place to take care of you. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue, Toledo; Reynolds Road, Maumee; Woodville Road, Northwood; Navarre Avenue, Oregon; or online, furniturepalacetoledo.com. Coming up in 30 seconds, Steve Sleaze in the 50s, brought to you in part by Med One Care.
Need a little more help in the home? You need therapy, but you don't want to go to a nursing home. Med One Care has all the answers and more. Med One Care offers home health, medical staffing, and outpatient therapy and rehab. Med One Care is the only 5-star rated home health agency in the area. Need a great job? Med One Care is hiring, competitive wages, flexible scheduling, and no mandates. Med One Care is also the Toledo Blade's top workplace to be 3 years in a row. So it's easy to see. Med One Care is the place to be. So give them a call, 419-866-555, and tell them Steve sent you.
Just grab a handful of mud and sling it. It's Steve Sleaze on Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
All right, time for Steve Sleaze on the 50s. Hey, Steve.
Happy Friday, Junior, everybody. And it was nice to see the ladies last night.
It was good to see you.
What'd you guys
Always
do?
Good to see you, Steve.
We went to the Golden Hind for United Way's Women Initiative. They had a wine tasting event, and Steve from Noonie was there, and we got to try some Peely wine.
Yeah, it was so fun. They were all dressed up, and the girls were all uniting together for a common cause. It was wonderful.
They're like superheroes.
I don't know. I don't know if he was talking about the girls, where he was talking about like everybody was wearing push-up bras. The girls were all pushed and united together in one cause.
You're such a man.
I know. God bless me.
Disgusting.
I know.
Steve even went deep into the cellar to get me some dry red wine.
I did.
Really?
I did.
Ooh.
Yes, I did.
You like it
beautiful Spanish wine.
You like it dry?
I don't really like wine at all.
Uh-huh.
But if I'm gonna drink it, it's gotta be dry just because it's less sugar.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That's what I prefer to. But we've been seeing people are demanding, like they're asking for sweet and semi-sweet wine. So Peely Island is the number one winemaker in all of Canada. So that's what we had. So it was delicious.
I didn't know Canada known for
Canadian wine, man. That and maple syrup,
Yeah.
boy. Woo! and putting girls on railroad tracks.
And not that like it. Like it's still the semi-sweet is really good. It's just you can just keep on drinking like you're drinking grape juice.
Right.
Yeah, which is awesome.
I know, but it's not awesome calorie wise.
All right, Steve, what's going on in Sleaze?
Well, Time Magazine has put out the 100 most influential people. We see this come out every year, and here are some of the names you might recognize. So, some of the top artists that they've recognized:
Taylor Swift.
No, not on the list.
Oh, stop!
Not on this. Not what I got.
Time Magazine has gotten it wrong. Like if Taylor Swift isn't on that list every year,
right?
Like honestly, look at what she did to the NFL. She damn near wrecked it.
What do you mean she helped it? She saved it. What are you talking about?
Whatever.
She saved it.
Like, look, every man in this country right now is mad at her because now there's a woman asking a ton of questions while he's trying to watch a game.
Why are they doing that?
Yeah, what is that? What's the flag for?
All right,
So crazy.
back to the list.
Oh, go ahead, Steve.
Thank you. Okay, Dua Lipa's on there. Dev Patel.
Who's Dev Patel?
21 Savage. Coleman Domingo.
I don't even know these names.
21
Yeah,
Savage is a rapper.
Yeah,
right?
but who's Dev Patel? Did you say? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Dev Patel. I don't know who that is.
Coleman Domingo. Who's that?
I don't know.
Coleman Domingo. He got an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor.
But shouldn't it be the one who won the Oscar?
He got a nomination.
He got nominated.
I'm just saying, these people can't be that influential if I haven't heard of them.
This is Divine Joy Randolph.
Who?
Divine Joy Randolph.
Joy
Is
Randolph.
she a stripper?
No. Again, nominated for actress, the Best Supporting Actress.
How come none of the winners
Oh, she
were on this
actually
list?
won. She did.
She did win. All right.
Finally.
Yeah,
Coming
she
to
did
stage 2.
Divine Joy.
Divine Joy.
Hold on to your dollars because they're going to be
Oh.
flying out of your hands.
What was she in something this year? What made her?
Fantasia. I think there was a play that she was in.
Okay.
I can't remember what it was. I think she's playing in the Broadway musical, The Color Purple.
Oh, that's right.
She's
yes.
in that. Yep, she's in that. Leslie Odom Jr. Now they're talking icons. You got Taraji P. Henson, Kylie Minogue, Elliot Page, and Michael J. Fox.
Kylie Minogue, because if you need to do the locomotion from 30 years ago,
man,
she's the one to call. Time Magazine, they're in the office. Someone brought in played the locomotion on their phone. They're like,
put her on the
Kylie Minogue got to be on this influential
list. She's so influential, she got on the list.
Everybody doing the brand new dance.
Out of here. There's no way there's no way this list was printed on purpose. Like, this has to have been an accident.
This is the fake list.
Yeah, this is the funsy list.
All right. What else?
I mean, they like the Titans. So they got Chiefs quarterback, of course, Patrick Mahomes. But how does Kelly Ripa get on the list?
This list
I don't like this.
not
She paid
real.
for it.
Yeah, this list is dumb.
How would you feel if, like, your name on the list automatically invalidated the list?
I don't even know.
You're like,
Let's do
this list is
nothing.
garbage now.
I like Kelly Ripa.
Come on, baby.
Chugga.
I
Dude,
didn't
if
realize-
those words have ever come out of your mouth in your lifetime, you don't deserve to be on this list.
I had no clue she redid that.
What?
Yeah, I had no clue.
That was the 88. 1988,
I
the
know.
locomotion.
You were doing it. You were doing the locomotion in
you were.
88.
Yeah, you were. All right, what else, Steve? What else you got?
So we got so you guys remember her. Well, you may or may not. Mariska Hargitay got to help a child in real life while filming Law and Order SVU, in Manhattan's Fort Tryon Park last week. So the little girl got separated from her mother, so she approached Mariska for help. She saw the badge on her belt and thought she was a real police officer. So she was apparently oblivious to the entire film crew or the presence of Ice-T. She was obviously too young to know who these people were and what was going on. So anyway, production was halted for about 20 minutes while Mariska helped the girl find her mom.
You just missed Demetrius's face when you just found out that Mariska Hargitay was not a real cop right now. You should have seen the devastation on his face. I've been watching SVU for 25 years. You can't tell me that Sergeant Slater ain't a cop.
First of all, it's Captain Benson now.
Whatever.
She's worked real. I watched her advance through her career from just regular detective to sergeant.
Now she's a
and
captain.
Now she's a captain.
Man.
So let us give that girl her respect.
Well, why is she still on the streets then?
Because she's hands on. God, you're such an ass. How do you
clarification?
Like, how do you patrol the streets if you ain't on the streets?
That is true.
She was the guest when I went to Kelly and Ryan.
Really?
Mhm.
I like Mariska Hargitay.
You know what's funny is everybody's like, "Oh, she did such a nice thing for helping this child," but nobody's thinking about the person who lost their job because they didn't secure the set and let this little girl walk on while they were filming.
What are you doing? Randos on here.
Somebody's like, "Get me Todd from security. We need to talk."
Someone says she's Jane Mansfield's daughter.
Yep.
Who's Jane Mansfield? I know that, and that's an actress.
Gosh.
What?
Famous actress.
Famous
What
actress.
did she do?
She's one of the most beautiful women to ever walk this planet.
Really?
She's
ever-
old Hollywood.
She's
glamorous
old. She's
actress.
pin up Hollywood.
Oh yeah.
By the way, someone said Locomotion and I Think We're Alone Now have the exact same beat.
They do.
Yeah.
So why wasn't Tiffany nominated?
Well, then you're going to throw in, because that song sounds a lot like You Spin Me Round Round too. It sounds a lot like that. You spin me right round, baby. It sounds a lot like it. I'm just saying.
I want to
There was
hear
an
Steve
uproar
sing
back
more
then when that
often.
song came out.
Do you?
I do.
Can we hear I Think We're Alone Now?
Sure.
You just heard it with Locomotion.
I love that song.
I do
forgot
too.
it.
I do too.
Kylie Minogue is awesome. I'm just saying, the United States was way behind because she's
Settle.
been a
Settle.
huge star in Europe.
I will say this. She was like when the internet first started out, she was like the first thing I looked up because I heard there was like a topless photo of her.
That's right.
Oh yeah,
in an Australian ad. And let me just tell you, my research abilities are on point.
When it comes to
So
looking for naked,
when it comes
naked
to
women,
looking for boobies on the internet, man,
Oh my
I am
God.
untouchable.
What, you 9?
right?
Get away into the night, and then you put your arms around me, and we tumble to the ground, and then you say, I think we're alone now.
No, you're not. Put your pants back on.
Well, all right. I think we're alone now. Beating of our hearts is the only sound.
Oh yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, in the video, it's just dudes like with their hands under their chest doing the beating heart.
Oh no.
That was back when like you could go to the mall and one of them would just show up.
I know. They used to do mall tours and the malls would be crazy.
Oh.
Now the malls are just
Crazy
ghost towns. Man. All right. Well, Steve, is that it? Oh, catch you next break? Or no, are you done?
Break.
You done for the day?
No, I'm going to do the next one, and then I got to go to Columbus.
All right. That is
All right.
Steve Sleaze on the 50s, brought to you in part by our good friends over at Cocina de Carlos. We've got the buffet today at Cocina de Carlos in Perrysburg from 11 to 2. We got the Cocina de Carlos in Waterville as well, and Lupita's in downtown Perrysburg. They got some different items on the Lupita's menu, a little bit of Cuban and some stuff on there. The food is so good. It's #1 Mexican restaurant in all of Toledo, voted by you because you know good Mexican food. Check it out. Cocina de Carlos and Lupita's in downtown Perrysburg.
From the Nationwide Auto Finance Studios, we have hundreds of nice, newer vehicles to choose from at Nationwide Auto Finance. Visit nationwidetoledo.com to learn more.
Come in for deals even crazier than mine.
This is WPFX, Lucky Toledo, 1077 The Wolf.
DJ Insane.
I'm gonna remember you, you gonna remember me. I'm gonna remember you, you gonna remember me.
I'm gonna remember you, you're gonna remember me.
I'm gonna remember you, you gonna remember me.
I'm gonna remember you, you're gonna remember me.
I'm gonna remember you, you gonna remember
Saw you
me.
with your new girl just yesterday, and I feel that I must confess, even though it kills me to have to say, I'll admit that I was impressed. Physically just showed up affection, gotta commend you on your selection. Though I know I shouldn't be concerned, in the back of my mind I can't help but question. But she rugged me when you've had a long day, that you stand. When you take out your money, know that you like to play PS2 till 6 in the morning like I do. I can't explain this feeling, I think about it every day. And even though we've moved on, it gets so hard to walk away. Walk away. Walk away.
Stop playing around with all the clowns and the wanksters. Good girls gotta get down with the gangsters. Go ahead, girl, put some back and some neck up on it, while I stand up in the background and check up on it.
Ooh, boy, you're looking like you like what you see. Won't you come over and check up on it? I'ma let you walk up on it. Ladies, let them check up on it. Watch it while you check up on it. If it pop it, talk it, stop and check on me. You got it, flown it, boy, I know you want it. While I turn around, you watch me check up on it. Ooh, you watching me shake it. I see it in your face. Can't take it, it's blazing. Watch me in amazement. You can look at it as long as you don't grab it. If you don't go grab it, I'ma let you have it. You think that I'm teasing, but I ain't got no reason. I'm sure that I can please you, but first I gotta read you. Ooh, boy, you're looking like you like what you see. Won't you come over and check up on it? I'ma let you walk up on it. Ladies, let them check up on it. Watch it while you check up on it. If it pop it, talk it, stop it, check on me tonight. Ooh, boy, you're looking like you like what you see. Won't you come over and check up on it? I'ma let you walk up on it. Ladies, let them check up on it. Watch it while you check up on it. If it pop it, talk it, stop it, check on me tonight.
You stand up, you can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Everybody up, do you stand up? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Everybody up, then you rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't drop with it. Do a step with it. Put the hip with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me, I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that perk fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got Patron in my cup. I train. I'm on Patron and perk. I can't play. I'm blown. To go. Don't know how the hell to get it all. Snap it, biters. You stay up. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it.
Down at the bottom, 30 more at the top. All invisible set and little ice cube blocks. If they call it a drink, call it a smile on the rocks. If they call out a price, let's say I call out a lot. I got like platinum and white gold, traditional gold. I'm changing grills every day, like Jay changed clothes. I might be grilled out nicely in my white tee on South Beach in my wife beat. BBS stud, you can tell when they cut it. You see, my grandmama hate it, but my little mama love it. Cause when I
Turn up your Morphe grill gleaming, I'd stay up from the chief end.
I got a grill I call Benny Candy. You know what that mean? It look like nah later some drops jelly beans. I wouldn't leave it for nothing. Only a crazy man would. So if you catch me in your city somewhere out in your hood, just say what you looking at. Come on.
Let me see it for you.
Let you see my what?
You
Rob the children strong, tell them make me a free. She said,
smile for me, girl.
what you looking at?
Let me see it for you.
You wanna see my what?
You quit.
Had a whole top diamond in the bottom of the floor.
Bring it. Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars. From top import and domestic automakers, stop into one of their dealerships. Test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus, K2, the Baroness, and Renee, our good time gal from the east side. All right, we have an inbox issue that K2 has. K2, what is it?
Well, I just want to preface this by saying that the woman's requested that Andrew does not read it because he tends to emphasize things towards his opinion.
That is not true. I read them straight.
100% he does. I agree with you.
The way you read it is far from straight. It's actually gay.
What does
that is
even
how
mean?
not straight how you read.
Right down the middle.
No.
Right down the middle. I don't give any opinions. It's right down the middle.
So is it tonight that Taylor Swift is dropping a new album?
Midnight.
Oh my god!
I told my kid. I talked to my kid yesterday. I'm like, so when does Taylor Swift drop? She always drops on Friday, Dad.
Oh my god, duh.
Duh. So tonight at midnight, the new, what is it called? Dead Poet Society?
Is that what it's called?
I think it's.
It better not be.
Why?
Because that's the name of one of the greatest movies ever made.
Well, she's one of the greatest artists ever made, so she should take it.
No, you stay in your lane, Captain. My captain.
Let me
I'm
look.
looking it up right. The
Okay.
Tortured Poets Department.
Thank you.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
So ridiculous.
I knew it was something like that. All right. So
All right.
tonight at midnight.
Here we go. Well, this woman's 13-year-old daughter is a huge Swiftie. Aren't they all at 13?
Mhm.
And she's been talking about this album nonstop since it was announced. And she has asked if she can stay home from school tomorrow to listen to the album.
Yes.
She intends on being awake tonight at midnight to access the album and plans to listen to it nonstop for at least 12 hours. Two of her other friends plan on doing the same thing, staying home from school. Their parents are letting them stay home to do this. So her daughter wants to as well. The daughter is a decent student, but she's far from getting straight A's. So mom is worried that this could be an issue and has even thought about taking away all of her devices, knowing that no matter what, she'd be up listening to T Swift tonight at midnight. So the mom can either be tough and unpopular mom who values the opportunity of her daughter's education every day,
I know.
or does she just recognize that this fight is futile and let her daughter stay home? And if she does stay home, she would be home alone. What would you do?
I think only if the rest of her friends can come over and she actually throw them a Taylor Swift party.
Oh, God, no, I'm not leaving 3 13-year-olds alone in a house.
I'd rather do that than
Well,
one. It's better than one.
She needs to call off work too and plan this party.
Oh, no. Look, there have been plenty of times you've left 13-year-olds at home alone.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, look at it like this. Instead of
Mhm.
being such a hard ass about her being just an average student,
Mhm.
use this as an opportunity to really like jumpstart her. Say, hey, you know what? I'm going to let you stay home. We're going to do all this, but I'm going to need a commitment from you to buckle down a little bit more at school. Like this could be something that you use to turn her entire career.
So some sort of bargaining chip, like, I need some effort. I'm gonna if I do this for you, and this is a big deal, then I need some effort on your side, on your part as well. 419-345-3375. 419-345-3375 is our text message line right in the studio, or you can call us 419-464-9292. So Demetrius says yes. What did you say?
I
Renee
would
says
say,
throw a
shouldn't
party.
her mom started like bargaining to do better like 3 months ago when the announcement was made.
Well, we don't want to mom shame. I mean, maybe she didn't think about it.
Well, no, I'm saying Demetrius is, saying because after the fact, after she's already listened to it. Yep.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. They're going to say, yep. We'll buckle down.
I
And then it doesn't happen.
I have some text messages in.
Okay.
One says, I'm normally against stuff like this, but go ahead and let her have the fun. And then someone else says, take your ass to school.
Look, here's my question. What is that day going to be? Is that going to be groundbreaking knowledge day? Is that the day, the one day that she misses that's going to give her the key? No, it's not. But I tell you, if she's in school and all her friends are at home listening to this album, the idea of her enjoying school again is almost zero.
Well,
because now she's attached it to this.
Right. No, that's a great point. And also, I mean, it's if you've taken a bunch of days, if you let her take if you let her take National High Five Day off today so she can go give high fives to everybody, then no, you're abusing the privilege. But if this is a one-time deal that you've never done before, and here's the thing: at 13, this is one of the memories that you're going to remember when you're an adult. Oh my God, I remember when Taylor Swift's album came out. I got to stay home.
My mom was so cool.
Yes, yeah.
My mom was so cool. She let me stay home. I got to listen to it all day. Yeah. All I did was eat popcorn and candy and listen to Taylor Swift. It was a great day.
And I think even Renee is right. Take the day off from work if you can. If you can be afforded that luxury. And I know people that even work at Amazon that they could take a day off from work and they actually still get paid. So it's not a white collar, blue collar thing. But some places you could just take a day off. Take a day off. Have the three friends over. And let's have a little Taylor Swift party, and we make all her favorite foods and do whatever Taylor Swift does.
I used to do that with my kids because in between sports, they would only get 1 week off in between. And so I would let them pick a day or two to just stay home,
mental
to
health
sleep. And
well, that's a big thing now. Mental health days too. At work, Demetrius, you've even said that now at B-Dubs, you allow mental health days. You don't have to give an explanation. If you were not in the mental space to be there that day, then you can call in and take the day off.
Is you can. But like some people don't have that option. I don't have the ability to call in and go, "Hey, I ain't feeling it today." But I have to make space for everybody who ain't feeling it.
Yes,
today.
you do. Yes,
and that's okay.
Another text message in at 419-345-3375. If she doesn't miss a lot of school days, let her take the day off. Okay, so I say let her take the day off. Let her make a memory. I mean, this is a memory that she'll remember it, and that's what memories are. I knew you were your ass is going to say that. All right, Demetrius, you say take the day off?
Absolutely. Let her have the day. You don't have to take the day off with her. Let her have the day.
But if you can, that would be extra cool. Be the extra cool mom if you're taking the day off with her.
I don't know if I could do 24 hours at Taylor Swift.
I know I couldn't.
I would be like, man, I'm praying for work.
If this was me and my daughter, I would already have the Taylor Swift cookies ordered.
Right.
I would just
all right. You don't need to stop. Perfect mom.
I know.
It's about memories.
I know, but not everyone can do all that you can.
You can try to make them.
It's not, but Renee, it's not too late, Renee. I mean, they have all day today to plan if they want to do it tonight.
Right.
Yeah, so that she should.
But okay, let's not put on the extra pressure of having her throw an event. How about she just let
an event?
No, just understand you letting her stay at home is good enough.
Yes.
I think we should take the day off tomorrow.
I do too.
Absolutely not.
And just
Demetrius.
I have Taylor Swift to listen to. I'm trying to make a moment with my 13-year-old.
That's what we're doing tonight. That's what we're doing tonight. I'm waking you up to Taylor Swift at midnight. It's going to be blared all through the apartment.
Hey, however you live your life is fine. Just understand.
Come on.
No, absolutely not.
I wonder if anyone else is doing this, besides these three people, these three randos.
I think at this point, this should just be like a school holiday.
Oh,
because I bet you all the kids are taking.
Absolutely not. I refuse to let Taylor Swift influence my education system.
Well, and if you really are torn, what about this? I think I just came up with a brilliant plan.
Oh my God, you're opening another company.
Taylor Swift party.
Yeah, Taylor Swift parties all over the tri-state area. It's Lucas Wood, You want it in Pioneer? We'll do it in Pioneer. You want to slide down Taylor Swift's inflatable face? We got that too.
No, here's my idea is, okay, you want to take the day off, Cindy. We're gonna get your schoolwork for tomorrow, and at 10 a.m. or we pick a time, you're gonna take an hour and a half to take a break, and you're gonna do some schoolwork.
Oh God!
And then get back to
no.
Get back
Stop.
to Taylor Swift.
No.
I'm saying if she's that worried about,
It's too late. It's too
No,
late. She's already in school. She's not asking right now for her work for tomorrow.
Okay.
Plus, then
and then all of a sudden now I got teachers who are like this. Oh, you're getting your mom's just going to let you stay home from school because what? This album's more important.
All right, real quick.
Like I don't need you as a teacher. You don't need to know what my kid is doing.
Right. Well, that's
keeping them home.
That is the other question. Is you can't tell. You have to make a lie.
No, I don't.
Because you, I don't think you can get an excused absence if you're staying home for Taylor Swift.
And here's but I'm a parent saying it's okay. You like if I tell you it's okay for my kid to stay home, and then you tell me I don't think it is. Well, guess whose opinion wins?
Well, I know
mine,
but I think
you don't get to tell me that.
But I think it's an unexcused. I think it would be I don't know. I wish someone would know. That would be an unexcused absence. You have to make some sort of lie.
You
to get a
have to
doctor's
lie.
appointment.
Teach your kids to lie to the teacher and say you were sick.
Yeah, you better text them right now and be
I'm
like,
not
start
com-
coughing.
I'm
Just
not-
lay the groundwork.
I'm not even comfortable with that.
I
feel
know,
like I
but-
should be able to just say, "Hey,
I don't think
today
so.
it's a special day for my kid. Tomorrow, I'm keeping them home, and they're not sick. Nothing's happening. I'm just telling you right now, they're home enjoying a day." And I shouldn't have to make up some kind of crazy
They have
lie.
the option to not let them make up that word.
And that shouldn't be an option. If I tell you it's okay, the option is it's okay.
No.
I just got a text in. It says unexcused absence. Also, no makeup work.
Right. These
So
are
if you have a test
state-funded schools.
if you have
Like,
a test or something on Friday, you can't retake it.
the state is paying
new
these
level.
teachers. Like the teachers have to follow rules.
Yeah. Here's another one. Another text, 419-345-3375. My mom wouldn't even let me stay home for my great aunt's funeral, let alone a Taylor Swift CD release party. Wow.
Your mom didn't like her great aunt.
If
you would have put out a dope ass album, you'd be home.
All right. So we say you're going to have to lie, though. You have to just make something up which sucks.
Your daughter isn't feeling well.
Yeah, your daughter's not
And all of a sudden, she's dancing. It's America.
TikTok. I know, on
It's
TikTok.
America.
They're going to want to make a TikTok.
her and all her friends came down with the flu at the same time.
My mom wrote a standard letter every time. It didn't matter what we had, how it was. It was always, to whom it may concern, please excuse my son, whatever, insert name here, as he was sick with influenza. Like, that's how she wrote it too, because she was like this. We all know children don't know how to spell influenza.
And if teachers were smart, like they knew this day was coming, they could have said, we're going to have a Taylor Swift end of the day party and like play all of her music and everybody gets to bring in treats. And
Or what you could have done too is if you said, hey, we're doing a nap time. So we know that you were up from midnight to till you had to come to school. So from 9 to 11 today, we're doing nap time, and then we'll listen to Taylor Swift the rest of the day again. It's been a great idea.
Right. If you want them in the classroom.
That's right. If you want them in the classroom.
There's
why would I want them in the classroom if they're not learning? Why am I letting you nap and then listen to music? This ain't home.
All right. We all agree that you should be able to let your kids stay home tomorrow. Everyone agrees on that. All right. It's traffic and weather.
From the Furniture Palace Traffic and Weather Center, I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staler on 107.7 The Wolf. Here's your real-time traffic. Road construction, roadway reduced to one lane at Lime City Road, both northbound and southbound between Mandel Road and Buck Road. Temporary traffic lights are alternating traffic. Work to repair the bridge over I-75 is underway, and the project is expected to be completed in 2025. 107.7 The Wolf Traffic and Weather are powered by Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items. Plus, with no credit needed financing, you can take it home for as little as just $50 down, no matter if your credit is good or bad. Furniture Palace has 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. It's currently 52 degrees and cloudy, and for your Thursday, April 18th, there will be mostly sunny skies with a high of 70. And for your nighttime, heavy rain is expected with a low of 52. With your real-time traffic and weather, I'm your good time gal from the east side, Renee Staylor on 107.7 The Wolf.
Oh, by the way, I got text in 419-345-3375. It said, let's not forget how well that note was written, Demetrius, in old school cursive.
Yep.
I could not even right now. I could not even write something in cursive. There's no way a full paragraph.
Really?
There's no way. Mm-mm. There's no way. I don't remember it.
Could you? I try, and then sometimes it's like my writing is so horrible. Like some letters are cursive, and then it goes to print, and then it's just. I'm like, it's like my hand is stuttering.
Could you really? Could you write a full paragraph in cursive right now?
Yeah.
Really?
I can.
You think you can?
Yeah. Yes, I can.
Okay. What about you,
I can
K2?
too.
Yeah, for sure.
Really? Yeah. There's no way.
I just have to concentrate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, my friends over at State Line Sauce Company. Sauce is the boss. They've got so many different amazing flavors, and they really are, all of them, delicious. They got that Cali Verde, which is one of my favorites. I tell you about it all the time. Tomatillos with the avocados in it. The Tropical Island Sauce. They've got the Mango Habanero, which is really good. The Carolina Golden Mustard, perfectly garlic sauce. And the traditional, all available at State Line Sauce Company. Go to stateline.sauceco.com and get your bottle. It's time for you to get sauced.
Buyers don't want to buy a house with basement problems, and mortgage companies don't want to approve loans on homes with basement or structural problems. So if you're selling your home and you have basement problems, call Toledo Basement Repair. Dampness, structural problems, radon, sagging floors, or even a basement emergency exit. Know your options. Call Toledo Basement Repair for a basement inspection at 419-504-HOME. That's 419-504-HOME. Toledo Basement Repair.
Attention Northwest Ohio. Do you have a job? Do you want to drive away in a brand new Hyundai today? It's your lucky day. It's time for Taylor Hyundai's double tax refund event. You heard right. Double your tax refund up to $8,000. No W-2 needed. Taylor Hyundai has all your favorite Hyundais on the ground and ready for immediate delivery. Hey, no payments until spring. Past credit problems? No problem. Get a fresh start at Taylor Hyundai. Financing options for every buyer. Plus, get up to $6,000 over Kelly Blue Book value on any trades when we make a deal, regardless of condition. Now is the time to buy and save thousands. Double your tax refund up to $8,000 on a brand new Hyundai. No W-2 needed. It's that easy. It's time for Taylor Hyundai. Shop 24/7 at TaylorAuto.com or stop in one of our 3 convenient locations: Toledo, Perrysburg, and Findlay. All offers are Hyundais. Offers expire 4/3/24.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation, and a regular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. It may increase your stroke risk. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. Medications such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners may increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Ask Sherwin-Williams during the 4-day super sale, April 19th through the 22nd, and get 40% off paints and stains with prices starting at $26.69. That means 40% off our most popular color family, blue. Psychologists have found it to be soothing and relaxing, which makes it especially great for bedrooms and bathrooms. And of course, get 40% off all of our other colors. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
I'm Tiffany, founder of Harlem Pilates. When I couldn't find Pilates in my neighborhood, I started a studio from my studio apartment. Chase Inc. helped me grow from 1 Pilates studio to 3. Because when you start small, you're going to need some big help.
With the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card, you can earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for business. Make more of what's yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
I'm talking with Tom from Wojo's Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. With the change of season, it's always good to have good maintenance on your heating and air conditioning.
And when we do these cleaning checks, it's not just a check. We actually clean your condenser outside. We'll replace your filter for you. We check the refrigerant levels, the electronic connections, blowers, just to make sure that is running adequately.
All right. And how do we get a hold of you at Wojo's?
You can call us at 419-693-3220 or reach us on the web at wojosheating.com.
I'm Honest Abe of Nationwide Auto Finance, and I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle. To prove it, I'm getting my entire body waxed, starting with my
To be honest, Honest Abe doesn't have to get his body waxed to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle at Nationwide Auto Finance.
Wait, what?
Our guaranteed approval is enough for that.
Crazy!
Nationwide has the largest inventory of late model pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And with great warranties available, you know they're reliable.
Plus, push, pull, or drag your current vehicle in. We take anything as trade and cha-cha-cha! I didn't even know I had hair.
Find out more at nationwidetoledo.com. Then experience car buying the way it was meant to be at Nationwide Auto Finance. 2121 Woodville Road.
Come in for deals even crazier than me.
Visit nationwidetoledo.com.
Towers Armory is the premier range and gun store in the tri-state area. Our indoor ranges are warm, comfortable, and only $20 unlimited time every day. And our winter special includes everything you need for 2. Lane rental, 2 boxes of 9mm or 5.56. Unlimited pistol and rifle rentals. 2 targets. Rental. or carry training, in-house one-day classes are back and forming now. So stop in and sign up today or sign up anytime at Towers Armory or carry training.
Bring it. Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership. Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships. Test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus, K2, the Baroness, Renee, our good time gal from the east side. Woo, woo. Got some text messages in at 419-345-3375. We're talking about Taylor Swift is going to be releasing a new album at midnight tonight. And a mom's kid wants to stay home and listen to it all day long, whether she should or not. My text messages, I'm at work, and I just asked my boss if I could have tomorrow off because of the Taylor Swift CD. He immediately got on the PA system and made an announcement. Nick wants a day off tomorrow so he can give everybody more work to do because he wants to stay home and listen to Taylor Swift. Now everyone's calling me Taylor Swift at work. That is funny. He wants to stay home, and so you guys can do extra work to cover for him. And another one. Remember when they used to send those notes home from to take a day off from school written on that piece of paper torn from your spiral notebook in your Trapper Keeper.
Hell yeah.
Fun times. I told my daughter because Taylor Swift's her first show in the US, I think, is November 1st in
say it ain't so
in Indianapolis.
So close to Thanksgiving.
Sometimes they do the Indianapolis 500 there when they're not doing it in Daytona.
This year it's in Indianapolis.
It's in Indianapolis. But November 1st is the Taylor Swift show. She's doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I told my daughter, because it's her birthday month, and I said,
"Oh my God!"
I said, we're going to take the RV, take all your friends down.
Oh my God!
So we can listen to Taylor Swift from the parking lot. She lost her mind. All her friends are so excited.
Oh my God!
Get out of here!
Yeah.
I hope you have that RV done.
It's done. It's going to be done in like 2 weeks.
Oh my God! I can already see it's gonna break down.
Yeah.
Shut up, Renee.
It's gonna be you and all these girls. On the side of the road.
Yeah, looking like some skeevy ass dude with like, why you got an RV
in an old RV?
Girls. What are you doing?
And Michelle's Michelle. I just did that. Colleen's gonna be under the hood,
looking to fix the thing. Oh my God, dude! It would be me and 13-year-olds. Nothing to see here.
Nothing.
We're going to Taylor Swift show. I swear.
Yes, we've broken down.
You gonna let them decorate? Is there windows on it? You gonna let them decorate it Taylor Swift bound?
Yes, it's not a no. It's not a no window. Not a no window vehicle.
All he did was just paint that
I
bus.
think you can attach some dry erase boards to it.
Yeah, we
and
can't
then
wait.
Let
Dude.
them write all over those.
I told him. I said we can go to like maybe we could see 2 shows. Maybe we see Friday and Saturday.
I love how
Maybe
you
get down there
say
in time.
2 shows. You're not actually taking them to the show. You're making them hang out in the parking lot.
But that's even more fun. Like you find out where they're Taylor gating.
No, I can tell you, to be honest, that is not more fun than being inside the concert.
Well, I don't know how you trick them into believing that lie.
Well, inside
Like,
the concert,
you know what?
$2,000 a person.
Let me just tell you right now, we don't have to go into the grocery store for you to feel full. We can just
hang on the
sit
parking
out
lot.
here, the parking lot, and you can imagine what a hamburger tastes like.
Got it. You
Look,
imagine
all the ingredients, all your favorite meals are in here.
You know how much money you'd save if you could do that? You're like, what's your favorite restaurant? Oh, Red Robin. We're gonna go hang out in the parking lot
right here. Smell that? And right across the street is your favorite shoe store. So imagine yourself as some Jordans.
Oh my God. All right. So it's time for the sex, love, and relationship report. I got a lot to do here for you guys. A woman is a little upset because her and her husband live with her husband's parents, and the husband leaves bed in the early hours every morning to go sleep next to his mom.
What?
Yeah, she explained how she and her husband share a bed for the first half of the night before he wakes up, sneaks out of the room, and enters his parents' bedroom. He then wakes up next to his mom every morning, leaving her alone in the marital bedroom.
Yeah,
wanting to know why she's overreacting about this. She has taken to social media to ask users for their opinion on his bed swapping routine. Quote, "My husband sleeps with me in the early morning. He goes to his parents to sleep, and I don't feel good about this. According to him, that room has better ventilation, and that's the reason." And she's like, "Am I overthinking this?"
That needs therapy.
That needs a criminal investigation.
That's normal.
Like, that is
normal or no?
No. You don't crawl into your mom's bed and leave your wife, right? That's weird.
More in the sex, love, relationship report. This is a good one, I thought. Marriage.
Oh, God.
Wait, I did have a question. Did you think the last one was good?
Yeah. Yeah, he did. He was like, this will spark conversation. It'll be great to see the debate on both sides.
He said ventilation. If you guys don't understand that, I don't know what the problem is. It's better ventilation next to mommy. I don't know. Why is that hard to understand?
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay. Here are some mistakes, marriage tips from a divorced guy. Before that, let me get to this text message, 419-345-3375. Your whole situation is bad, and you have to ask. I don't know. Okay, here we go. You ready? These are things he's recently divorced. These are mistakes he made, and he's trying to stop you guys from. I just got a text in. I mean, it wasn't as bad that he was sleeping next to his mommy, but he's still trying to breastfeed as well. That's the issue.
I don't think that was in the story.
No. That was a text that came in. All right, here we go. Never stop courting. Demetrius, how many times have we talked about this? Never stop courting. These are mistakes that this divorced man made in his relationship. Never stop dating. Never stop that woman. Never take that woman for granted. When you asked her to marry you, you promised to be the man that would own her heart and fiercely protect it. It's the most important and sacred treasure you will ever be entrusted with. She chose you. Never forget that, and never get late. This is a good one. Never get lazy in your love, Renee. It's again a divorced man, mistakes that he made, and he wants to make sure that you don't make them. Protect your own heart. Just as you committed to being the protector of her heart, you must guard your own with the same vigilance. Love yourself fully and love the world openly. But there is a special place in your heart where no one must enter except for your wife. Keep that space always ready to receive her and her invite. And refuse to let anyone or anything else enter that little special place on your heart just for her. I don't know what he's talking about with that one. I don't know what he's talking about.
Meaning, just
what does that
be
mean?
Faithful to her and be loyal to her.
So maybe some things you only share with her, maybe too. Would that be part of it? No, I don't know.
That's not what I was hearing.
Okay, all right. I could, like I said, I missed
that
that
would
one.
help too.
Always see the best in her. Focus only on what you love. Don't focus on the negative all the time. It was something that he did wrong. It's not your job to change or fix her. Your job is to love her as she is, with no exception of her changing. And if she changes, love what she becomes, whether it's what you want or not.
I agree.
Take full accountability of your own.
Open your ears a little bit more.
What?
Open your ears. Do you need a Q-tip?
I can't hear.
You need a Q-tip?
No, I'm good. Take full accountability of your own emotions, Demetrius. It's not your wife's job to make you happy or make you sad.
Word.
Do it for yourself.
Word.
I mean, you could jump in. You being divorced guy. If you
I know. I am super divorced.
Why you act like you're talking to him? You're talking to yourself.
Goodbye. Never blame your wife if you get frustrated or angry. That's a bad one for me as well.
Wait, what was that?
Okay. I get it.
Andrew wrote this.
Right. Never blame your wife if you get frustrated or angry. That is a good one. You know,
that falls into the same rule as the previous one.
But no, but
right?
it's kind of like you get frustrated, and even though you're not frustrated at her, like she's the one that takes the brunt of it because she's there, or because for whatever reasons. I mean, it ends up that ends up happening. Okay, what?
Can I get a copy of what you're reading? I need to
no.
laminate it and put it on our mirror, on our fridge,
I'll save
on the door.
There you go. I'll save it for you. There you go. It's ripped in half. There are I have to admit though, there are ones on here that I'm like, damn, I do those.
The issue is
what?
They put the onus of it all on the man, right?
Well, he does.
This is what he's saying.
Yeah,
and I take exception to it because it should be. It's not. Look, as much as like people have touted this, you guys aren't prizes. You're not prizes. You're not prizes.
What?
You're not.
What?
You're not.
I am definitely a prize. I don't know what you're talking
You are
about.
not. Whoa. You are not a prize. This is not something that I've won.
Is this normal or nope?
It's
no
behavior.
See, and that's the thing, though, because that is how you women walk this earth. Is thinking that, and I take it back. All right. But a lot of people walk around like there's something to be won. Like all of a sudden you are the end all be all. And instead of looking at it and going, you know what, the same kind of energy that I expect you to put into me, I expect you to expect that from me. I expect you to treat me the exact same. I should be allowed as a man to walk around here and think I'm a prize. that I should be chased and I should be valued the same way that you guys walk around and do, right?
I think that a lot of these are they go both ways, but it's just written by him because he's a dude. But I think
he's
you can take it from both
all
sides.
the responsibility of his marriage falling apart, and it takes two to break something.
But
No,
wait, hold on.
Would you? She addressed all these issues,
Right.
and it took him to actually be divorced to recognize that he did have faults that he didn't correct.
And you don't think in a divorce that one person can be more wrong than the other?
But yeah.
By the way, I did get a text message. D is right. They are just as human as all of us. The entire notion that it's all men's fault is disingenuous.
Thank you.
D, quit sending texts into Andrew.
I know. Let's see. What I know. Be silly. Don't take yourself too serious. Laugh. Make her laugh. Laughter makes everything else easier. That's a good one. Fill her soul every day, Demetrius.
Why is she empty?
Learn. What do you mean? Why? Because you've drained her. You have drained her with your BS.
Let's check her soul for leakage. If she's leaking soul everywhere, we need to get her a 5-minute lube.
If there were more 5-minute lubes, you wouldn't be divorced.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was giving up lubes.
Here's another thing: is a divorced man says mistakes that he made to get divorced. Be present. Give her not only your time, but your focus, your attention, your soul. Your soul. Do whatever it takes to clear your head so that you can be present in every situation. That is a good one. You don't scroll while you're talking to her.
Like here, God bless you, bro. I get it. You've been in a ton of marriages. and this is like like now you're talking. Like guys need concrete instructions. Being present is too obtuse for me. Being, loving with my soul.
I don't
with my soul.
It's What does it look like? What does it look like?
And it looks
There's got to be a tiny spot in your heart that you got to leave open.
But the easiest part for me on the be present and to make it understandable for a man is you're not sitting there scrolling while you're talking. You're not sitting there staring at the television while she's talking. You're either turning it down, turning it off, looking at her, and not just half-assed listening.
Can I say if you walk into a room and you see me watching television,
now it's time to talk.
Is now the time for you to ruin this moment for me?
This is the time to talk.
Now is the time to talk. How about you be a little observant and know that when you walk in, now is probably not the best time.
Wow.
like if I have an example yesterday.
go ahead.
So we were both scrolling, watching our soap operas,
Mhm.
scrolling on our phone.
Our soap operas.
Our soap operas.
Mhm.
And he's sitting at the other side of the couch, and you could tell, like, because we've had this discussion, like, all we do is sit and scroll, whatever. So then you could tell he was trying to act like he's present.
Right.
He's like, well, maybe, because we fast forward the commercials. He's like, he goes, it's a commercial. You should come over and let's make out in between commercials. And I'm like, he's totally being a smart ass. And I was like, so the next, I've kept, and then so the next commercial, I got up like I was gonna go over there, and then I was being the smart ass.
Yeah.
And then he's like, if you come over here, you ain't going back. And I'm like,
That's cute. That's cute. That's why you've been. That's why you're the only one in this room that's been married for 30 years. That's cute.
What I'm saying though is that he, like, you can see he's trying, but I don't know if he really meant it. But I gave him credit for trying.
I mean, he doesn't want to miss a moment of his soaps.
Right.
Right.
And I'll just do one more. He's got a bunch of them in here, but this one to me is forgive immediately. Focus on the future rather than carrying the weight from the past. Don't let your history hold you hostage. Holding on to past mistakes that either you or she makes is like a heavy anchor to your marriage and will hold you back. Forgiveness is freedom. Cut the anchor loose and always choose love.
That man's got tens of thousands of dollars in therapy.
I agree.
That is therapy talk therapy talk.
Well, and I bet you that his next relationship is going to be successful, though.
No, it
And
won't,
he's
because-
trying to tell us. He's trying to give us some hints, Demetrius, so you don't have another failed marriage.
No, I'm never going to have another failed marriage.
What do you mean? You think you're that?
I'm never getting married.
Oh.
That is never ever going to happen. I will throw myself in front of a bus before I make that kind of mistake again.
Ever.
I give this guy credit for putting lots of thought
Yeah,
into.
But
it was very good.
It is very thoughtful, and it's exactly the kind of thing you want to write if you're trying to attract a woman. Like that is because that's all the stuff they want to hear. That's all they want to hear is how you have to be all present.
You need your soul filled.
Yeah, and how you have to fill her soul up, and how you need to forgive her and move past everything.
She's like, "Oh, I need my soul filled."
She's like, "Oh my God, I have yet to hear anything about my accountability. I like this. I love this part of you."
I got a text message that says it's all psychobabble. Right. That is the sex, love, and relationship report for today with the man that mistakes that he made to be divorced.
I actually think like he's going to, when he gets into another relationship, he's going to stop and think.
Dude, this is the best pickup line any guy could have ever wrote.
Yeah,
Like he probably just drops it off to every girl he wants to sleep with.
I just got a text message. Yep, D. Who's the Mac? Who's the Mac? All right, go ahead, Renee. Whenever you're ready.
From the Furniture Palace Traffic and Weather
Fill our
Center.
soul with traffic and weather.
I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staler, on 107.7 The Wolf. Oh, here's your real time traffic. Entrance ramp is closed at I-475 southbound on ramp from eastbound Salisbury Road, exit 6. And it is closed due to construction scheduled through early May. 107.7 The Wolf Traffic and Weather are powered by Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items. Plus, with no credit needed financing, you can take it home for as little as just $50 down, no matter if your credit is good or bad. Furniture Palace has 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. It's currently 52 degrees and cloudy, and for your Thursday, April 18th, there will be mostly sunny skies with a high of 70, and for your nighttime, heavy rain is expected with a low of 52. With your real-time traffic and weather, I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staler, on 107.7 The Wolf.
The only thing worse than a pitcher running out of gas on the mound is your old phone running out of storage for your photos in the stands. Switch to Verizon and get a great deal on a new iPhone 15 Pro with tons of storage for all the ballpark pics you want. Just trade in your iPhone, any model, in any condition, so you'll feel like you're winning, even when your team's not. Trade in any iPhone in any condition for a great deal on iPhone 15 Pro with unlimited Ultimate and all the storage you need. Get the network you want on the iPhone you love, only on Verizon.
Glass City Canine are the Toledo dog training experts, offering training for dogs and puppies. We focus on the most common problems dog owners have in getting along with their pooches. Things like leash training, obedience training, aggressive dog training, correcting bad habits like chewing on your favorite pair of shoes, that sort of thing. Schedule a free, no-obligation session to give us a chance to meet and see if we're a good fit for you and your dog. Call 419-902-1344 or online at glasscitycanine.com. Glass City Canine, Toledo's dog training experts.
We all know Toledo is the place where brands go to test new food and drink product. Well, Toledo is doing it again. A brand new adult beverage has taken over the 419. There's nothing like it in the country. Turtles Brew Sweet Tea and Bourbon, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and gluten-free. It comes in some amazing flavors, such as cherry lime sweet tea and bourbon, orange vanilla sweet tea and bourbon, raspberry peach sweet tea and bourbon, and many more flavors are coming soon. Get Turtles Brew at
Marino's Beverage Depot, Vulcan Wine and Liquor, Sean's Irish Tavern, all 3 locations, Glass City Beverage Center, Joseph's Beverage Center.
Or ask for it by name at your favorite bar, restaurant, or where you purchase your adult beverages. If you know an establishment that should carry Turtles Brew, drop us a line at turtlesbrew.com. A portion of all sales is donated to support efforts to save sea turtles. Turtles Brew, a bourbon lover's tea.
Regan Insurance is now offering health insurance. Here's Tom Hudak to tell you about it.
We've been in business for over 50 years doing home, auto, and business insurance for families and family-owned businesses. And starting this year, we've partnered with a great local health insurance agent, and we're going to be offering health insurance.
Meet Keshna Jansen. When should we talk about our health insurance?
Anytime that a big change in your life has happened, if you got married, had children, a divorce, turning 65, people that are aging into, Medicare, those are going to be the times that they really want to call us. If they lose a job, something along those lines. Basically, if you think about it, if change happens, you want to review what you have just to make sure that you're still in the right place.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
And Doug.
Being a spokesperson's easy, kid. Just say, customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
Customize and save with Liberty Bibbity.
That's not it.
Liberty Mutual.
Bring it.
Andrew Z. and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership. Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Got to tell you about my friends over at Furniture Palace, Toledo's largest locally owned furniture store. Concept is simple, quality, name brand furniture and mattresses you get at the major stores in town, but at the guaranteed lowest prices in town. Get you some mattresses or furnitures today. Bunch of them. Bunch of mattresses, bunch of furniture. I played the wrong thing, and I'm screwed up right now. But that's all right. Steve's coming up in 30 seconds, so I can tell you that for damn sure.
Need a little more help in the home? You need therapy, but you don't want to go to a nursing home. MedOne Care has all the answers and more. MedOne Care offers home health, medical staffing, and outpatient therapy and rehab. MedOne Care is the only 5-star rated home health agency in the area. Need a great job? MedOne Care is hiring, competitive wages, flexible scheduling, and no mandates. MedOne Care is also the Toledo Blade's top workplace to be 3 years in a row. So it's easy to see. MedOne Care is the place to be. So give them a call, 419-866-0555, and tell them Steve sent you.
Just grab a handful of mud and sling it. It's Steve Sleeve on Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
All right, time for Steve Sleeves in the 50s. Hey, Steve. Steve's he's here, but he's trying to reconnect because he's got issues. So, Baroness, you better start.
So, do we think that the Golden Bachelor was a gold digger?
No.
I do.
No, not her. Him.
Him. Why would you think that?
Because I've been hearing this a lot. She apparently has quite a bit of money. So here's the article on it. Whoops, I lost my spot.
So prepared.
I know. Hey,
Steve,
I'm jumping in here.
Steve.
Here.
There we go.
So Steve, we're talking about the Golden Bachelor, and there's talk that he's kind of that maybe he's a gold digger.
You know what? They said this. I'm like, is this really happening? But so the story goes, they're saying that they blamed their split on family issues and not being able to agree on a place to live. But a lot of fans aren't buying it. They're saying they think financial issues drove them apart. So remember how Jerry and Teresa said they did talk about moving to South Carolina and had actually gone house hunting there? Well, there's a theory going around that during the process of trying to secure this mortgage, Teresa found out that Jerry had some kind of monetary issues, and maybe he only picked her because she did have money.
They go to South Carolina, look at houses, and every time they go out to eat, they're like, they hand him the bill. He's like, "Yeah, you got this."
Slide it. We're a couple.
Yeah, right.
So,
We're married.
Yeah. So why don't you couple this bill up?
I'm assuming because he bought a lake house before his wife passed, right before she passed.
Right before she passed?
Like they bought it and then they found out she was sick, had cancer. So then she passed away. So he has this lake house and it looks beautiful. So I just wonder, like, you would think he would have life insurance from her. So I don't think he's broke.
Look, my retirement plan is she gonna die.
I'm up at night hoping this girl coughs or sneezes. And then I start looking at yachts.
My car's like 12 years old and she doesn't cough.
I need her to come down with a Maserati illness.
But isn't it kind of like they're seniors, it's the Golden Bachelor. So he doesn't, I don't know, like, wouldn't have guessed money is an issue.
Oh, yeah.
Well, here's some clues though.
Okay.
So they were saying if you remember, like on the final date, he was kind of off, like he was kind of aloof, he was kind of off, but his attitude completely shifted when Teresa mentioned that she got into investing later in life and had done really well for herself. So he was suddenly 100% into her, despite ignoring her for the first half of that date. Now, another agreed that this was the turning point. He obviously became interested and his demeanor shifted 180 degrees from indifferent to you have my attention. So, I don't know.
I mean, at 72, you like really are looking for money.
Yeah, you comfort.
Yeah.
You ain't trying to sit on hard chairs at 72.
You need some cushions.
You need cushions. You're like, look, I'll pretend to love you for this love seat.
I've been seeing this in like I follow like the weird celebrity gossip, and this has been what's been talked about from the beginning. He was after her for the money from the beginning.
Man, that's crazy.
But they did sign a prenup, so that's the only good thing out of this, I guess.
No wonder he didn't want to stay married.
Yeah, he was like,
ugh. Dude,
man, I get more money if I kill you.
I'm really okay. So this is kind of off the wall, but his daughters look nothing alike. Is there anything out there like that? Did they adopt them? Like,
no, a lot of times brother and sister don't look alike.
They don't
in a lot
look
of situations.
nothing alike.
Like Colleen and her sister don't look nothing alike, and then my ex and her sister don't look anything alike as well. I think that's
further
common.
Investigation is due.
No, but
I'm just saying, it sounds like there's a dude out there who shouldn't be casting rocks.
So, like me and my sister, my middle sister, I'm the youngest of 7. My sister in the middle, we look like identical.
Mm-hmm.
My oldest sister don't look nothing like us, but yet she looks like one of my brothers, and like, you know what I mean? Like when you put our family together, we all look related.
There's 5 of us, and all of us look alike except for Xana.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She's the oddball. I don't know, blonde hair, freckles, short. I don't know.
Demetrius.
I don't know.
Yeah, all right.
She's buying into it too.
Yeah, you can't blame Demetrius on this one, Colleen.
Oh no, I totally buy into it. I'm telling you right now.
Who knows? They just don't say anything.
Papa was a rolling stone.
Remember, it's like that one painter we know.
Oh, that's right. He thought he was Lebanese.
He was blind as hell eyes.
Blue eyes. Thought he was Lebanese.
Holy I'm like, calm down, Jungle Book. I'm like, you don't know you're not a wolf.
Yeah, there was a friend of ours. He thought he was Lebanese his whole life. It turns out his mom had an affair, but he's a white dude.
Oh my God!
Just because you like hummus doesn't make you Lebanese.
Yeah, right.
This dude was making grape leaves, and he was making pita, and he was doing
all the Arabic words hard. You're like, wow.
Well, Steve.
Everybody else is named Akbar. You're John.
Yeah. So he was shocked when his mom told him that wasn't his real family. And we're like, dude, we knew that. He told us like he was devastated.
Right.
It's like, bro, you were white hair, blue eyed.
So K2, since you like to dig up gossip, I need you to find out if those are like real children or adopted children.
I'll get on that.
She said real children or adopted children.
All right.
Adopted children are real too.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
Blood.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's
What are
these
horrible.
fake kids?
What are we
Or
talking?
they
What are we?
real?
What are we talking about right now?
I don't,
We're talking about the Golden Bachelor being a gold digger.
Okay, all right.
the gold digging bachelor.
What else, Steve? Oh, Lassie, he had to go. What else? K2.
Dude, if you're not following, anticipating, jumping in at any moment, I
I'm
don't know
starting to research
how you're living
Jerry's
your life.
kids.
Jerry's kids. Remember Jerry's kids? Remember when Jerry had kids?
I do.
We were all happy about Jerry's kids.
I don't know. I love that.
Jerry Lewis's
I
telethon.
love the telethon.
Me too. I remember we had a campground up in Pleasant View, and they put on a carnival every year at the campground.
Yeah, like
and all the money went to
every
Jerry's
community would
kids.
get involved. They'd have the local breaks, and man, I miss the telethon.
I just want, what happened to those children? Are they all cured now? Or what? Why have we stopped supporting Jerry's kids?
Didn't Jerry die?
Yeah, he
But
died.
But the kids are still here.
So, Demetrius saying, as long as the kids
why
still
are
need
they
help.
Still
Yeah. Like what happened? Like here's another question I have. Whatever happened to the money in the United Negro College Fund? Anybody remember that thing?
No.
Yeah, they used to be a thing. Be on television all the time. Used to be a thing. Donate to the United Negro College Fund. Never seen a Negro on the college fund. Never seen anybody.
It used to be on TV.
I don't think that was on my channels.
Like,
That's where you were getting. That's where you were getting the black McDonald's commercials too. Where the white channels they call it McDonald's, and the black channels.
Yeah, they'd be dancing, and like the chicken would be extra crispy. Like I'm I'm slightly offended at your commercial, McDonald's. Who are you? This seems oddly directed.
What else, K2?
Kenny Chesney knows he has an ego when he's performing. He deserves to have an ego. That man is fine, and he is a good entertainer.
And his boyfriend loves it.
I know. Is he?
I think he is. Yeah, I think he
He's
is.
gay?
I think 100%. In fact,
That's why that Renee Zellweger thing didn't work
In
out.
2024, who cares?
Yeah, I know, but why are you hiding it?
Because it's none of your business.
Let's think about like how many gay
That would probably
country
kill his
performers
career.
are there?
I don't think
none.
Exactly.
I would probably say half.
Well, no, out,
none out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget. There was who was it? There's I want to say it's a football player that he's really good friends with.
Oh.
That they always said that they thought there was something going on. Anyways, back to his ego. He says, I think you have to have a little bit of an ego to get up on stage with the way we do things. But he works really hard at leaving that person there and not taking it back home with him.
Look, I've got ego up on stage. I think you have to have a little bit to be great up there. But I work really hard at leaving that person up there. And I don't take that person with me backstage and in my everyday life.
See, I don't think that's completely true if you listen to what he says.
No, that's the way I am too. Like I leave my ego here behind the microphone.
No, you don't.
When I'm out serving puppy nachos, I am one of the people.
You are completely different. I like you better behind the microphone.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
Like, I'm like, let's go talk to Andrew at the food truck or go talk to Andrew behind the microphone.
He's never fun when he's at the food truck.
No,
that's true.
That's
I
100%.
love that is a heavy indictment of what you think people are.
Like you said it. You like your food truck people.
I do.
And then you like us here, and then you don't speak to us any other time.
That is
wow. So true.
I leave you and the ego behind here.
Exactly. You're like, I don't know you.
Whatever, Renee. That's not true.
That is so true.
Who dis new station?
Again? I don't think I got many left. 92.5, 100.7, 105.5, 103.3, 107.7. This is number 5.
Yeah, this is it. I think we only have 5 states.
Yeah, in the whole town. All right. What else?
Winona Judd. Remember how her daughter, we talked about earlier in the week, that she was arrested
Selling
for
sex for a ride.
Yeah.
A ride for a ride.
Exactly. Ride for a ride. So she is still in jail on just a $2,500 bond after 2 weeks.
Dude. It means you and your mom are not getting along if Winona Judd's daughter is in jail for 11 days for $2,500.
Yeah, somebody was like, this is it. This is where she has to stay.
Yeah, that's like a tough love. It's a tough love thing right there for sure. Because, I mean, Winona's got that in her.
Yeah.
She spends that on lunch.
Yes, she does.
I'm just kidding. But you know, she's got that money. I mean, she's a billionaire probably. Millions.
She's got bailout money.
Yeah.
Like
$2,500.
Maybe she's just not happy with the kind of addict she is. You know, everybody expects when you're super rich and famous and you got a couple of kids, one of them's falling onto the addict bus.
Right. But the sex
sex part was like, she was like, ugh, I could have wrapped my mind around cocaine.
Yeah, but you're throwing your boobies all out there.
When you go to jail and you have to pay a fine.
Why are you looking at me?
Because I figure you would know to fill me in on the information.
Okay.
Does somebody else have to go bail you out, or can you just say?
Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can
can't
give a credit
pay
card.
yourself.
I don't know. That's a good question.
No, I've never been bailed out.
Well, I don't have any friends with bailout money.
Like I surround myself with people who this is how I stay out of trouble is I surround myself with people who can't afford to get me out of trouble.
So you know you gotta be good.
I'm like, you bitches is broke. I can't do anything.
I feel Kate too. If I went to jail and I called you, I feel you would figure it out.
I would find a way.
Yes.
Yeah,
I would be. I would be on the side of the road with a sign that says
"Ride for a ride."
I'll do whatever it takes to get my girl out of jail.
All right, that is Steve Sleaze on the 50s. Brought to you in part by our good friends over at Cocina de Carlos. Oh man, I could go right now for some frijoles, un arroz, some pollo queso, with some guacamole, some salsa, some tortillas. Some nice flour tortillas. So good. What are you laughing at, Demetrius? What's your problem? I don't understand. This is not a story for the end. All right. There you go. Cocina de Carlos. Check them out. They got 3 locations. The 2 Cocina locations, one in Perrysburg, one in Waterville. And then there is the other location, which is Lupita's in downtown Perrysburg. Get there today, and you are going to love the fact that you did.
From the Nationwide Auto Finance Studios, we have hundreds of nice newer vehicles to choose from at Nationwide Auto Finance. Visit nationwidetoledo.com to learn more.
Come in for deals even crazier than mine.
This is WPFX Lucky Toledo 107.7 The Wolf. DJ Insane.
I'm gonna remember you. You won't remember me. I'm gonna remember you. You won't remember me. I'm gonna remember you. You're gonna remember me. I'm gonna remember you. You won't remember me. I'm gonna remember you. You're gonna remember me. I'm gonna remember you. You won't remember me.
With your new girl just yesterday, and I feel that I must confess, even though it kills me to have to say, I'll admit that I was impressed. Physically just short of perfection, gotta commend you on your selection. Though I know I shouldn't be concerned, in the back of my mind I can't help but question. I see rub your feet when you've had a long day. When you take out your money, know that you like to play PS2 till 6 in the morning like I do. I can't explain this feeling. I think about it every day, and even though we've moved on, it gets so hard to walk away. Walk away.
Clowns in the waisters. Good girls gotta get down
with the gangsters. Go ahead, girl, put some back and some neck up on it. While I stand up in the background and check up on it.
Ooh, boy, you're looking like you like what you see. Won't you come over and check up on it? I'ma let you walk up on it. Ladies, let them check up on it. Watch it while you check up on it. If it pop it, talk it, stop and check on me. You got it, flown it, boy, I know you want it. While I turn around, you watch me check up on it. Ooh, you watching me shake it. I see it in your face. Can't take it, it's blazing. Watch me in amazement. You can look at it as long as you don't grab it. If you don't go grab it, I'ma let you have it. You think that I'm teasing, but I ain't got no reason. I'm sure that I can please you, but first I gotta read you. Ooh, boy, you looking like you like what you see. Won't you come over and check up on it? I'ma let you walk up on it. Ladies, let them check up on it. Watch it while you check up on it. If it pop it, talk it, stop and check on me tonight. Ooh, boy, you looking like you like what you see. Won't you come over and check up on it? I'ma let you walk up on it. Ladies, let them check up on it. Watch it while you check up on it. If it pop it, talk it, stop and check on me tonight.
You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Snap it back up. Do your step up. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Snap it back up. Then you rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't drop with it. Do a step with it. Put the hip with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me, I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that perk fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got Patron in my cup. I try it. I am Patron perk, I can't play. I'm below. You go. Get it all. Snap it back up. You stay up. You can do it all. Let me see you do it.
I'll be down at the bottom, 30 more at the top. All invisible set and little ice cube blocks. If you could call it a drink, call it a smile on the rocks. If you could call out a price, let's say I call out a lot. I got like platinum and white gold, traditional gold. I'm changing grills every day, like Jay changed clothes. I might be grilled out nicely in my white tee on South Beach in my wife beat. BBS studded, you can tell when they cut it. You see, my grandmama hate it, but my little mama love it. Cause when I
open up your Murphy grill gleaming, I've seen them from the chief end.
I got a grill I call penny candy. You know what that mean? It look like nah later some drops jelly beans. I wouldn't leave it for nothing. Only a crazy man would. So if you catch me in your city, somewhere out in your hood, just say what you looking at. Come on,
let me see your grill.
Hey, let me see my what?
Your grill.
Rob the jewelry store, tell them make me a grill.
She said, smile for me, girl.
What you looking at?
I wanna see your grill.
You wanna see my what?
Your grill. Your grill.
At a whole top comment in the bottom of the store.
Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships. Test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus, K2, the Baroness, and Renee, our good time gal from the east side. All right, it's time for the food report for today. So Springfield Township, you know, out there where they got the Sam's Club and everything out that way.
That feels so, does it feel like a town?
No, a township.
I know, but it doesn't really feel like when you say Springfield, it feels like it's just out there. Like it's not really part of any, like Swanton's concrete, right? Holland falls into that same kind of category as Springfield. Like it's just out there. Like nobody, like it doesn't really have a center. You don't really go to it. It's kind of like where mail just shows up.
I disagree. Like I hang out.
Take me to downtown Holland.
Okay,
take me to the community center of Springfield.
I don't know.
Didn't somebody say that there's like a Christmas town or something there?
Oh yeah.
Isn't there
And Swanton? That's
and
Swanton. There's
Swanton.
one. Yeah, there's a Christmas.
Oh, is that not Holland?
No.
See?
Oh my God. Anyway,
So you're saying even Swanton's bigger than Holland?
so anyway, my point was that Spring Meadows has been pining for average chicken. There's like, man, we just don't have enough average chicken places out here. Well, you're about to get excited. Raising Cane's is coming to Airport Highway.
Oh my God.
Second Raising Cane's franchise coming to over there. It used to be the Boston Market right there where you just pull into Spring Meadows Shopping Center there where the Sam's Club is. So
when did we get excited about a restaurant named after the first murderer in history?
Whew. I don't know.
I'm just wondering.
Okay.
It's that chicken tenders. It's like,
Chicken tenders.
If we can just Cane and chicken tenders.
I'll tell you what. It to me, Raising Cane's, the chicken tastes like there is just full of white people. That kitchen is just full of white people.
It's so funny that when your chicken joint is known more for its butter and sauce.
Hi, beautiful. How are you?
What's going on? So anyway, what were you saying, Demetrius?
Like when they talk about, like when anybody brags about Raising Cane's, it's never the chicken. They talk about the sauce.
The sauce.
They go like this. It's the sauce.
It's the sauce and the garlic bread. But I'll tell you,
then it should be raisin sauces.
The sauce is not that good. The garlic bread is the only thing decent there. And I mean, who goes for just garlic bread?
Tell me how that ties into chicken.
Everyone's like, you got to get double garlic bread. I'm like, right? The spaghetti Fazoli should have good garlic bread.
Yeah.
Why does Raising Cane's have good
chicken
garlic
joint shouldn't be known for its garlic. It should be known for its chicken.
I don't know, man. I don't get it. You white people love that stuff, though. So anyway, get excited. Raising Cane's is coming to Spring Meadows.
Yay! Yay!
I finally tried. When I was over there recently, I finally had my first fast food in forever and tried Culver's, and I was not impressed.
You're wrong.
I was not impressed.
What did you
at all.
have? What'd you have?
I just got like their butter burger.
You weren't impressed with you got to get grilled onions. I'm telling you,
I don't do grilled onions. No.
If you like In-N-Out, to me, the butter burger is the closest thing.
Really?
Culver's butter burger is the closest thing to In-N-Out you can get.
I love
with grilled
In-N-Out.
onions. You gotta get grilled. Yeah,
Most people do.
Yeah. She loves a good In-N-Out.
and then Raising Cane's, even their coleslaw, it's inedible. It's inedible. So I don't get Raising Cane's. But anyway, there you go. Springfield Township.
I can't wait
Get
to
excited.
see all the dirty looks that Chick-fil-A employees shoot Raising Cane people,
Oh,
and they just stare at each
They're
other.
only going to be like 4 buildings apart.
Yeah. Like how weird is that bicycle ride gonna be?
Well, I can say Raising Cane's is definitely going to be really busy on Sundays.
Yeah.
Right? That is true. That is true.
How weird is that? You're putting it next to a Christian chicken joint, and you named it after the guy who killed his brother in the Bible.
Red Lobster. Red Lobster is considering filing for bankruptcy. According to a report from Bloomberg on Tuesday, Red Lobster is looking to restructure its debt, may file for bankruptcy. The chain has been struggling to keep up with lease and labor costs, but Red Lobster recently faced other financial troubles too. For instance, the company lost roughly $11 million during the third quarter of 2023 because of its all-you-can-eat shrimp promotion. Damn you, Sugar Vermont. She was going every day for $20 all-you-can-eat shrimp.
Nobody, look, everybody does this. They all assume, like when I was out at the Oaks, people assume when you run a buffet or an all-you-can-eat, they have a number on you. They know about how much everybody can eat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The number is probably around like $7.64 in BG. $7.64. That's how much you're going to eat worth of food. And I can offer you a ton of it, all you want, but you're only going to eat $7.64.
Right. Your stomach only can hold so much.
But when you really love something like shrimp, I'm gonna eat you out of house and home.
Well, have you ever gone to the play? What is it? BD Mongolian at the mall, or Blue Pacific at Levis Commons in Perrysburg. It's where you get a bowl. You get a bowl and you go to a buffet. You can only fill the bowl once, but you can put whatever you want in there. You should see how people stack these bowls. Like the meat is
You're like, all of a sudden you should be in a circus the way you balancing things.
You've got so much raw fish there. I think you're a seal.
Yeah. Like there's so much cross contamination going on right here. You're gonna have to cook this at 1,000 degrees.
So I've never been to Blue Pacific, but used to go to BD's
It's the same.
Mongolian.
Yeah,
It
it's
is the same.
Yeah, it's the same.
I always get confused because I'm like, I don't know what any of these sauces taste like.
Yeah, you have to pick they have like 10, 15 sauces. You gotta choose
Overwhelming.
from.
I know. So
Overwhelming.
it's like I want to taste each sauce so I can decide what sauce.
Right. No,
That's
I
why you
get
put
it.
your finger in each one.
Yeah.
I know. Like that's right.
Okay, so at the time the all-you-can-eat shrimp cost $20 back in November, and then they're like, we got to raise the price to $25 because we have to file bankruptcy. We've lost $11 million. Who came up with that promotion? Are they still employed?
No.
The
Probably
guy in the office?
No.
Look, all-you-can-eat shrimp, $20. All right, Sal, here we go.
He was a spy for Arthur Treacher's.
Yep, exactly.
Arthur Treacher's.
Well, and they give you,
God.
don't they give you the option? So with the hope, they're thinking you're going to take the scampi with the spaghetti because the spaghetti will fill you up
Right.
faster. But if people are just going in there,
You
just
bring me shrimp.
like I would just do grilled shrimp.
Right.
Like I'm good.
I'm a whale. Just open my mouth and just start tossing shrimp in.
We're about to have SeaWorld up in here.
Okay, more of the food report. The three healthiest and least healthiest condiments. The healthiest is mustard, salsa, and straight vinegar. The least healthy, mayonnaise, ketchup, and barbecue sauce. I don't think there are any surprises in that one. There was a restaurant in Italy trying something cool. They'll give you a free bottle of wine if you give up your phone when you come in. No strings attached. The response from the diners has been very positive. So you have to check your phone in. If you do that, you're going to get a free bottle of wine.
Hey, restaurant, that phone that's ringing, you need to pick it up because Red Lobster's calling you.
No, it's teaching you to be engaged with
who you're
who's
there
in front of you.
I know.
You can.
I'm with
all
you,
right,
Renee.
yeah,
Good job, Renee.
Absolutely, it's a great, it's a great idea.
I think
but it's
John
not
would love it.
sustainable. Oh,
He
ain't
could
sustainable.
actually,
John would love it.
John would be able to eat.
John, he would love
John would be able to take a sip of his drink and eat before I would take a picture.
I know. We always know where Renee is because you're going to get 10 pictures. There's always a gallery, photo gallery.
You were at the presidential inauguration without a picture of the president.
Here are the country's top 3 favorite midnight snacks: cookies, ice cream, chips. I don't think anyone's surprised there. Cookies, ice cream, and chips. McDonald's is selling French fry perfume. Everyone,
that's hot.
Yeah, it's only available in Japan right now, but it may be coming. It's looks like a normal glass bottle encased within classic McDonald's French fry packaging. And you open it up, and it's a bottle of.
Not a fan. Not
really?
a fan. Not
Really?
No. Japan has way too many monsters. Now all of a sudden you're going to make them all taste and smell like food? No.
And did you know that you can get married at Denny's? If
you
you're looking
can
to
get married anywhere. Technically, it's possible to do it anywhere.
Right.
I don't know why you would.
Right. Denny's offers a little package for weddings if you're trying to save some money. And
Is it better than your package?
No. Well, yes. I mean, all you're getting, you get a voucher for 2 original Grand Slams, and the wedding costs $199. You get some pancakes, maybe. It's an absolute steal. So look out for that.
Oh my God, you could have your whole reception at Denny's.
Yes, Denny's. Wendy's also does one. Taco Bell does a wedding, and White Castle does a wedding.
See, and that is how it should be. That is where every wedding should be held, or it's Denny's or a White Castle. Because where else is there to go but up? Honestly, our next years together are going to be better than the time we were at Denny's.
Yes. That is the food report for today. Here's traffic and weather.
From the Furniture Palace Traffic and Weather Center, I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staler on 1077 The Wolf. Here's your real time traffic. There's an accident at Douglas Road at
Valley Girl ever.
What just happened?
So,
Oh my God, there's
like
an
an accident.
It's totally bogus.
Like, oh my God.
Oh my God. It's so this.
So the reason why I did that is because every time it was time, like there was like a list of accidents, and you guys didn't hear me report any of them because then by the time it was my turn, like all the accidents were gone. So I forget like where I'm at in place, and so that's what happened. So it gave me more time to think.
That
and-
completely made sense.
Yeah, because that's usually what I think when I hear Valley Girl talk. You just need more time to think. You're just using this way to gather your thoughts.
Right.
When you said grody to the mat.
So, anyways, please drive careful.
Gag me with a spoon.
Oh my
All
God.
the way to the moon.
Renee, I don't think they taught you the proper phrase. I think that was given to you by a dude.
No, you guys didn't say that.
No.
Gag me with a spoon all the way to the moon.
It's the first time I've ever heard that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, it just
I don't know what
must
dude.
have just been me and my friends.
Yeah. You know what you need to do? Gag on this all the way to the
And that's how she became pregnant at 16.
Oh my God. You're the only one who heard that?
Everybody else was doing it too. I just got caught.
What happened is someone said all the Tiffany and Kylie Minogue music this morning took you back to the 80s. Now you're feeling Valley Girl.
1077 The Wolf Traffic and Weather are powered by Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items. Plus, with no credit needed financing, you can take it home for as little as just $50 down, no matter if your credit is good or bad. Furniture Palace has 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. It's currently 54 degrees and cloudy, and for your Thursday, April 18th, there will be mostly sunny skies with a high of 70. And for your nighttime, heavy rain is expected with a low of 52. With your real-time traffic and weather, I'm your good time gal from the East Side, Renee Staler on 1077 The Wolf.
Hey, got to tell my friends over at State Line Sauce Company. Talking about Food Report. You know what makes all food better is some hot sauce from State Line. One of their many, many flavors. They have so many good ones. You're going to love them. You're going to like it like that. So what are you going to say about your food? State Line sauce, I like it like that. Get sauced. If you want to get some more information on how to get your bottle, State Line Sauce CO, StateLineSauceCO.com. Get sauced.
West Ohio, do you have a job? Do you want to drive away in a brand new Kia today? It's your lucky day. It's time for Taylor Kia's double tax refund event. You heard right. Double your tax refund up to $8,000. No W-2 needed. Taylor Kia has all your favorite Kias on the ground and ready for immediate delivery. Make no payments until spring. Past credit problems? No problem. Get a fresh start at Taylor Kia. Financing options for every buyer. Plus, get up to $6,000 over Kelly Blue Book value on any trade when we make a deal, regardless of condition. Now is the time to buy and save thousands. Double your tax refund up to $8,000 on a brand new Kia. No W-2 needed. It's that easy. It's time for Taylor Kia. Shop 24/7 at TaylorAuto.com or stop at one of our 3 convenient locations: Toledo, Findlay, and Lima. To qualified buyers with approved credit, all offers are mutually exclusive. Select UPS offers expire 4/3/24.
Food Town has everything you need for your family dinner table. Fresh, crisp produce, USDA choice meats, plus a deli and bakery ready to take your order. Food Town is your neighborhood store with the right products and services, all at the right prices. Come to your local Food Town, open 7 days a week. 8926 Lewis Avenue in Temperance or 2725 West Central near Westgate. See more values at foodtownmarket.com.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation and a regular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduce stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. It may increase your stroke risk. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. Medications such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners may increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
I'm Tiffany, founder of Harlem Pilates. When I couldn't find Pilates in my neighborhood, I started a studio from my studio apartment. Chase Inc. helped me grow from 1 Pilates studio to 3. Because when you start small, you're going to need some big help.
With the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card, you can earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for business. Make more of what's yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Hey, it's Boost Mobile here with a great deal to keep you connected and help you make the most of your tax refund. When you switch to Boost, you get 4 lines for $100, plus 4 free 5G smartphones, like the Samsung Galaxy A15 5G or the Moto G Stylus 5G. We're here to bring you the best phones on America's largest 5G networks, so you can get after it. Switching is easy. Just head to your local Boost Mobile store for 4 lines and 4 phones for $100. New customers requires ID verification. Select markets only. Other restrictions apply. See participating dealers for details.
I'm talking with Tom from Wojo's Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. With the change of season, it's always good to have good maintenance on your heating and air conditioning.
And when we do these cleaning checks, it's not just a check. We actually clean your condenser outside. We'll replace your filter for you. We check the refrigerant levels, the electronic connections, blowers, just to make sure that is running adequately.
All right. And how do we get a hold of you at Wojo's?
You can call us at 419-693-3220 or reach us on the web at wojosheating.com.
Towers Armory is the premier range and gun store in the tri-state area. Our indoor ranges are warm, comfortable, and only $20 unlimited time every day. And our winter special includes everything you need for 2. Lane rental, 2 boxes of 9mm or 5.56. Unlimited pistol and rifle rentals. 2 targets, rental eye and ear protection, all for just $79.95. We have 14 state-of-the-art programmable ranges at distances up to 130 feet. Looking for CCW or carry training? In-house one-day classes are back and forming now. So stop in and sign up today or sign up anytime at towersarmory.com. We buy, sell, and trade firearms. If you've got unwanted firearms, stop in today for a fast and responsible way to sell your firearm. We've got over 3,000 new and used firearms in stock, the largest in-stock selection of ammo and accessories. TowersArmory.com.
I'm Honest Abe of Nationwide Auto Finance, and I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle. To prove it, I'm getting my entire body waxed, starting with my
To be honest, Honest Abe doesn't have to get his body waxed to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle at Nationwide Auto Finance.
Wait, what?
Our guaranteed approval is enough for that.
Crazy!
Nationwide has the largest inventory of late model pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And with great warranties available, you know they're reliable.
Plus, push, pull, or drag your current vehicle in. We take anything as trade and cha-cha-cha! I didn't even know I had her.
Find out more at nationwidetoledo.com. Then experience.
Bring it. Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Latz is out, but K2 the Baroness is here. Renee, our good time gal from the East Side, is here. Whoop, whoop. I got a health, beauty, lifestyle, fitness, fashion, and finance report for you. This one, try this, Demetrius. Hug yourself for 20 seconds a day. Researchers came up with a daily stress exercise. Takes 20 seconds. You close your eyes. You think of something that's been bothering you. You put one hand on your chest and the other on your stomach, like you're giving yourself a hug, and think, how can I be a friend to myself in this moment?
That's for all of us that can't find anybody to hug us.
What are you doing?
I need you to ask yourself the question, how can I be a friend to myself in this moment while you're hugging yourself in the mirror with your eyes closed? Okay? Watch how much better it makes. You doing it right now? He's doing it right now.
I know, but I wouldn't have ever thought. I thought it was like when you have to reach behind you and then you move your fingers like somebody's.
You're pretending to make out like you're making out with somebody?
That was my vision of hugging somebody or hugging yourself.
Oh, we know. Why am I touching myself there?
I am sexy to the touch.
How can I be a better friend to my sexy self?
I know. I'm going to need some time alone with me. Hold on. I got to hug something else. Over and over again.
All right. So try that again.
Don't try
How
that.
can I be a better friend?
Don't try that,
All right.
because if anybody catches you doing that, you will lose one friend every time somebody sees you do it.
That's why you do it in the mirror, and you do,
and then your mirror won't look at you.
They say that the most stressful time of the day is
all 24 of them.
8:15 a.m. I don't know. They say that mornings are more stressful than evenings, and they said 8:15 is the exact moment. That's why you should hug yourself right at 8:15. And say, how can I be a better friend to myself? 8:15 every morning.
All right, we're going to start taking a break at 8:15 so we can all give ourselves hugs.
They say it's a combination of getting ready in the morning, helping others get ready, parenting and eating breakfast, commuting, helping others get to work or school, generally operating before the caffeine kicks in. So 8:15 is about the time that it ends up being that's it. For the first time, a majority of Americans are underslept. 57%. It's the first time a majority of Americans have said they're not getting as much sleep as they'd like. So we now have given that name. It's called underslept. It's the first time a majority of Americans have been underslept since they started doing the poll in 2001.
Can't we just say don't get enough sleep? I underslept.
You don't like these words?
I hate these words.
I've been underslepting.
I'm always underslept
for almost a year now.
And I would like to have somebody slept under me.
Walking in nature can improve your attention span.
Yeah, because you got to keep your head on a swivel for animals that'll eat you.
Scientists at the University of Utah say a 40-minute walk in nature has restorative properties and enhances your mental flexibility and attention span. So take a little. You used to do that, Renee. Every morning, you used to walk out in the nature at side. What park did you used to go to with
Pearson?
Yeah. Don't look at me like I'm crazy and you can name the park. You're like, I don't know what he's talking about. Pearson Park. That's why I went every day in the nature. Jeez.
It wasn't for the nature, though.
I said in the nature, didn't say for the nature. All right. And finally, in the health, beauty, lifestyle, fitness, fashion, and finance report, these are simple questions that are going to help you find your life's mission. Do you feel that you have found your life's mission, Demetrius?
No.
What about you, K2?
No.
Really? What about you, Renee?
Like, I don't know. I can answer this 100 ways. Like, I'm
Then the answer is no. Like if you can give 100 answers to it, the answer is no.
I did before I get into this, I did get a text message 419-345-3375. Hug yourself. I say toughen up. Some guy with a man bun wrote that crap.
You know he's barefoot, got an acoustic guitar.
And getting all the ladies.
Yeah.
and his name rhymes with Balin Babbage.
Yeah. And he says things like, I reserve a tiny spot in my heart just for you. Nobody else. Nobody, this is all you.
All right,
I feel your soul.
I have some easy questions that are going to help you lead you towards your. If you're listening right now, and you're saying, "I don't know what my life's mission is," I'm going to help you with some questions.
So, but to go back to me, imagine that.
Yeah, go ahead, Renee. Go back to you.
I'm saying, like, because don't you go through your phases where I feel like was on a mission. I always volunteered. I did everything for the community. And then I just.
And they didn't appreciate you.
Right. Then I'm underappreciated. And then I take a step back.
I would take care of poor people, and they were unappreciative. So I stopped taking care of poor people.
I said, look, if you're not going to tell me how happy you are to see me,
how great I am,
then you poor people can be poor without me. I want you to know you are so poor you can't even pay attention to me. Poor you guys are. You can't afford attention.
No, I'm saying you just get burnt out and then you take a step back and then you dive back in. And so I think it's definitely a roller coaster where I feel like I've done a lot of good in the community and I've fundraised, I've done all of that. So, and I mean, yeah.
Well, I'm going to help you here with some questions. By the way, I think I burned the top of my mouth with an egg roll yesterday. I just noticed that.
Oh, Jesus.
I have a little, you feel a little.
You know why?
Little
God
tenderness.
punished you. You shouldn't have been eating that.
Egg roll.
Are these the frozen egg rolls that
The lobster
you bought from
Dollar Tree, the world's largest Dollar Tree.
What are you doing buying food from there?
I didn't buy
actual hell.
I didn't buy it. I just took a picture because of how ridiculous it was. You can't buy a lobster for $1, a quarter past $1.
The dollar store, I remember, had like those bacon wrapped medallions in there. So they were like $1.
No. I don't want to see the sickly ass cow that ended up at the Dollar Tree.
They bring it in, Dollar Tree cow. Dollar Tree cow.
I mean, somebody bought them.
I know. Someone's buying them because they're making them
once.
Okay. So here's some questions you can ask yourself to help you pinpoint your life's mission. What's the one thing I've always wanted to do? That's a good one. Consider what you would need to happen for you to carry through on this long-sought wish. Make a plan. Get started. What's the one thing you've always wanted to do?
Sit on the beach and do nothing?
I always
does that count?
I always wanted to be an actress in soap operas.
The soap operas aren't a thing anymore. They're all canceled.
No, they're not.
Actually, did you see that they're bringing back the first black soap opera in like 30 years? The CBS, they're bringing a black soap opera back. Or no, they had one before. This is a different one. It's the first time they've had one in like
racist?
30 or 40 years. It's black actors, black storylines, black, why is that racist?
You said it was soap opera.
And only
Are you supposed to be intertwining all of the races?
Well, yeah, but if you're following black characters, the life experiences are probably going to be different than your life experiences.
Well, aren't we supposed to be learning and growing together?
So do you need to watch?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Then maybe they can star me as the first white.
So the first black was going to have the first white lead.
Totally. I don't even know what character you would play. There'd be the inappropriate white lady. Wow, you guys done good for yourselves. Look at you. Where's the Jeffersons now? Stop it, Stephanie.
Inappropriate white lady.
Yep, inappropriate white lady chimes in.
All right.
You guys speak well as so good.
Hey, you're so well spoken, and you look good. You put together.
Yeah.
Your pants are pulled up.
Whose credit card are you
You're
using?
like, what? Wow, Stephanie. Brings us white lady. We gotta have one of those on the black soap opera, right?
You're just totally innocent racist.
Yeah.
Just just genuinely shocked. Right. Oh, look at you. And your name doesn't start with the what? Anything? It's just John? It's not DeJohn?
Your name's really Stephanie?
Stephanie?
Oh, wow. It's such a white name. That's so
good that they're giving those things to you guys now.
Oh, my God.
Dude, they're
Dude,
another reason.
I got a sidetrack. So check this out. I read this morning. I wasn't going to use it today.
How
but when
did
you said that,
find that so fast?
because I knew I had it in a pile. I wanted to get to it. There's a teen. She's black and she's complaining that she has a white grandma name. Her name is Sharon. And she says, my life is over, bro. She's done being Sharon. She's done being Sharon. She said, she posted on TikTok. She's like, Sharon? I don't even, like, the only Sharons we know, like Sharon Osbourne, Sharon Stone, Sharon Tate. Like, Sharon, why would you name
because I want you to get an interview.
Exactly.
That is why I named you Sharon.
There's these little girls. They went to Perrysburg, and well, they're older now. They're like 23 or 24, but they're all literally best friends, and their names are Carol, Judy. Tell me one more. There's
Betty.
No.
White.
I just had it in my head. Carol, Judy, and I forgot.
What was
but
the
they're
point?
all old names, and they happen to all be best friends.
Oh, that's sweet.
I know. So they just all laugh and they just go with it.
Sophia.
Yeah.
All right, here you go. Back to the questions that are going to help you find your mission, Demetrius. If I could spend today doing whatever I desire, what would that be? Let your mind go. It could be something related to your work, your home, or simply a lark. A lark. Where do you want to live? What city of what type of residence would you want to have? Perhaps you're already fulfilling this passion and you live in your true first choice. But if not, ponder the possibilities of moving to the place that you love. Like, what would that look like? How would I get there? What would I do when I get there? I mean, these are all ways that you can help find the mission for your life. Where would you like to visit? Perhaps you're harboring a secret yearning to visit Washington, D.C. or Westminster Abbey, or the streets of Hong Kong might be calling, or even the Grand Canyon. Can you make it happen? You don't know unless you explore it. Why are you looking at me like that, everyone? What are you guys looking at me like that for?
Because I just want to go to a beach. I don't care.
Because all I hear is, this is what I hear. Okay, so think about where you want to go and then plan.
Yeah.
Think about what you want to do, then plan. Think about what you want to do, then plan. And how about we do this? Tell me how to plan. I don't know how to plan, right? So some people, when you tell people that, then you go like this. All you gotta do is make a plan, and then these people sit down and they go like this. People make it sound super easy. I just gotta make a plan. Well, okay, so I get a piece of paper, I get my pen, and then
what do I do?
What do I do?
How do I pay for it?
Like how? Where do I start? Who's the first thing I do?
I can tell you this.
Oh,
you're going to
Renee's gonna tell you.
first. You're gonna.
I'm not talking about
call
me.
the beach. So
I'm not calling the beach.
No, you can.
Hey, beach. how do I get to you, beach?
You can
I'm
call.
so happy you
say
called.
you want to move to Florida. So you're gonna call the B-Dubs in Florida and say, I want to transfer to one of the B-Dubs. You get that aligned up. You then find an apartment nearby that B-Dubs, and then you get yourself there and you plant yourself there.
And then
you can broaden, and then maybe you can get closer and closer to the beach.
And then if you find something better, you don't have to take that job at B-Dubs, but it's there if you need it.
Right.
She's on to something.
So, I mean, there's
I
no
hate
difference.
to say that is not a bad idea.
I know.
Which is, you know what, Renee?
She wish it was a bad idea.
Like you were like a radio, right?
Right.
And it's stuck.
She's on the radio.
I told you, I found my calling.
Like you are.
This
you
is
are
my
like
mission in life.
She found it.
You were like a ham radio, and when a bunch of signals come in, and some of it's garbage. It's just you're like, oh my God, I can't even. But then sometimes a clear signal comes through, and you're like, oh, this is why I keep my ham radio.
That's right. That's right.
Right. I've thought about it. I'm
Yeah.
like,
That is
okay,
not
like
look at you.
I know.
I'm not amazed. That's a good idea.
Some more questions that will help you find your life's mission. Who are your biggest supporters? It's wise to know who will stand behind you and help pursue your passions no matter what. Who gets in the way of achieving your goals, of finding your passion? You may want to disengage from those who wish to counteract your efforts. What's missing from your life? Answer this question. What's missing from my life? What do you think is missing? And what people in my life inspire me and why? And maybe go pick their brain, have lunch with them, find out why they inspire you. There's some stuff here to find ways to find your life's mission. What?
Okay.
That is the
But
help.
what if I'm inspired by Barack Obama? What if I want to? He won't sit down and have lunch with me.
Said people that you know, people that you're close to.
Yeah.
Who inspires you?
Me,
Andrew.
Oh God,
I should be more radio specific. I apologize.
Who inspires me? Gosh.
See, no one. You have no one that inspires
No,
you.
I said I hadn't thought about it. Who inspires you?
No one. No one.
What?
Really?
That's because you don't allow anybody to.
Like, who inspires you, Renee?
Who inspires you, Renee?
I
See, it's a hard question on the rip like that.
Yeah, because if you say something out loud, then other people's feelings will get hurt that you're close to. But I feel at this point, day in my age, K2 inspires me.
That's a cop out, I think.
No, I mean,
She
I'm just
so
saying,
close.
like,
She didn't think anything.
K2.
Yeah, K2's waving her hand. She goes, K2.
She's like, and then K2 knows she's like, I'm a train wreck. Like, what kind of inspiration are you getting out of this?
I agree, but I feel like
I agree. She is a train wreck.
She is the master of the compute salt.
But just her independence, and she just went to Bar Louie by herself last night. Like she just
Stop
can
it.
do whatever she wants. Like seriously,
I can't believe you went.
I love you. Like that's what I mean. Like I love people that can
She
just
left the house
entertain
without the company
themselves.
of a man. Do you understand how dangerous? That's courage.
Hashtag courage.
Out there. Unreal.
Whenever you guys are taking a special moment and just tossing it under the desk.
All right, that is the health, beauty, lifestyle.
But I was saying, like,
Fitness.
there's a lot of people that I feel inspire me that I pick up and I'm like, okay, I want to be a little bit like them. I want this from them. And then I want to be, then that's what makes me the whole package.
Yeah.
I hope our listeners got a lot more out of that than I did.
I want you all
The
to
segment. I should say that segment.
I want you all to realize that she just said she takes a little bit from everybody, which explains all the personalities.
The multiple personalities. That is your fitness, fashion, finance, health, beauty, lifestyle report for today. We're done. We ran way long, so we're
no
done.
Steve?
No Steve today. Steve's
So I
gone.
don't even got to do traffic and weather.
No.
Oh my gosh, we got a bonus.
Yay! We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Take your face. The only thing worse than a pitcher running out of gas on the mound is your old phone running out of storage for your photos in the stands.